Hey retro gamers, welcome to my stream. Today on display, the MEGA65
Hey, retro gamers.
and an Echo. Always. Amiga 65, yeah. You saw the title on the thumbnail, right? Scroll and chat interview. Bam. Because we're live. Wrong shirt. Fallout. Hey. Bethesda lost them. Different news. No. Let's boot up the machine, shall we? Doom, 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 doom. I'm getting better at it. It is the MEGA65. Yeah. Yeah, it's not what we wanted, of course. Now, Jeffrey has been busy all day. Let me reposition my mic a little. All day working for the day job, and in the meantime, I was compiling the core from GitHub, from source. That's a lot of fun. Stumbled into issues here, but we got it done. We got it ready. I'm a bit late because of it, because I still had to select some games, and I did still have a couple in my download folder, stuff that I already showed in the chat, but I wanted a couple extras, and I want to explore this shit. So here it is. The Amiga 500 for MEGA65, and notice now this is not completely fully interview-wide. I can show you different view. There we go. Yeah, this is the MEGA65's HD output. If you go to the Amiga 500 for MEGA65, it says A3. I don't know. I compiled from the GitHub. I thought I had the latest version. Over the weekend, a couple of new versions came, and now it's on beta 2, I think. B2, it says, on the file history. But now it comes up a bit cropped, right? Because this is a proper 4.3 thingy. And that's Jeffrey. Hi. It's the Jeffrey. And there's the Amiga Workbench. 943 resolution. I read some stuff on the documentation page about it's not here, I think. Is it in the help by any chance? I didn't check help yet. The machine. It's PAL only for now. It doesn't read from the disk drive, by the way, guys. I'll show you in a bit. Blah, blah, blah. Anything useful? I don't know. It blabbed about there being artifacts on the sides. That's supposedly what the real Amiga also outputs. The Mr. Core has it, and the Mr. Core is basically used as a source for this MEGA65 core. That's why we have it now. Yeah. So I see some credits here. Blah, 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 blah. There's actually a lot. There's 7 pages of blah, blah. Whoa. I didn't read all of this yet. So if you want to read this, the C64 3050 and 3051 mice do not work. I tested briefly, and I have a mouse attached that works, so that's kind of good for us. So mouse support is in. I don't know if they go about the glitches, but the yeah, I've seen it already one time happening, like a glitch on the side. It's just a graphical glitch, which you don't see on your CRT. There was something about files that you can add to your SD card to get rid of the glitches. I didn't do that yet. Out of time. We'll take it as it is. Eh? So I still have the MEGA65 file host in front of me, and it does a scrolling thing with new releases, and it drives me nuts. So I put that off. Hey, Automatics 007. Good to see you, my man. Member of the channel, thanks. And good morning from Jacob Baranovsky. Did I say that right? I need a wine now. Let's open a wine, guys. Cheers, good to see you guys. Welcome. Welcome, Jacob. There's also a moment for Jeffrey playing the retro games on the Monday nights, although we're doing an on-off schedule lately. Right. Maybe now with the Amiga. Oh, I've said it before. If we get Amiga on the MEGA65, guys, I'll be all over it. There was even a cry out on the Discord, on the MEGA65 Discord. Content creators, this thing is out and nobody's covering it. Jeffrey does. Cheers. Shall we boot something up? Then we can also test the audio. I didn't test the audio yet. I'm sure we can get it up in the mixer for sure. As long as the Jeffrey can hear it, you guys should be in some way also able to hear it. So there's a small selection of games. I still had a couple in my download folder still, and I pulled a couple of extras like Narco Police. I actually wanted to start Pinball Fantasies. Start with Pinball Fantasies. The problem is, My disk 0 is corrupt or something. Already in the zip file. I couldn't find a new disk 0 for the purpose of this stream in time. I'm just booting it up. Maybe it works all of a sudden. But no, this is all it does. I don't know. That is sad. That is on me. The disk 0 is just kaput. And we needed to boot up Pinball Fantasies. But Pinball Fantasies started off with this awesome music tune. I love that thing. That's the first thing I wanted to hear on the machine. Sadly not going to happen. No. So booting up something different. Recommendations. A lot of stuff I already covered on the channel. Let me go to Narco Police. This is something, I don't think it's the first thing I saw on the Amiga. It's a 1991 thing. But I know my nephews had this on and I found this impressive as fuck. Back in the day. I was like, whoa. This is before I got the Super Nintendo myself. And yeah, it's not 3D, but it does something where everyone is like, whoa, you know? At least at that time, I'm going to think it was pretty impressive. So that's in the machine now. We can press reset to restart the MEGA65's Amiga 500 core. Pressing the help key to get rid of the menu while everything boots up. It's not working, Jeffrey. Yeah, it is. Wait. So, of course, a little crack. Here, glitch on the side. I don't think those red, what is it? It's 3 colors, whatever. Those lines are normally visible. That's fine, I can live with that for now. We'll get it fixed later. Pressing the correct mouse. It's usually mouse. Skip intros in the Amiga 500. Look. Kijk, it's Dutch. My mouse is working. Oh yeah. Yes. Let me switch YouTube chat from top chat to live chat. So that I'm sure that I'm not missing anything. Do you guys hear this? The intro already also had music. Is it loud for you guys? I have no way to test this before going live. I do see the mixers doing its thing. Which makes me assume you guys hear something. But check if it is not double or something for you guys. I hear you but no music yet. That's horrible. Let's see if I can rectify that. Oh, you now hear it. Came up late? Oh, that's strange. It's just quiet. Maybe if I boost desktop audio. Is this better for you guys? How loud is my mic even? I feel like it's now overpowering the Jeffrey. Almost. Okay. That does help. Just finding sort of a sweet spot. So you guys also can still hear me and not get overwhelmed by music effects and stuff. Let me know how this is later on. If it is horrible, tell me in chat and I'll address it. Thanks for the feedback. LD Stevens. Yes, familiar name, right? I think this intro should be doing more. Like a bigger picture. But we have music. We have a part of an image at least. Pressing the button, pressing the mouse. Pressing space. Pressing return. Oh, that might help if I press the right mouse. Wait, did I just click things in OBS? Oh my god. 2 mouses is really complicated. Everything fine? Everything fine. Hi Judge. Do you have any demo scene stuff, Jeffrey? That's usually a good timing and stress test for the Amiga core or emulation. Yeah, agreed that is a good test. This is still an alpha, beta thing. I'm not going to stress test it. And I really early on just select a couple of things that I had in my download folder. This is what I had. So this is what we're doing it with tonight. I'm not even going to put up everything, but just games. But no, good to see you by the way, Judge. It's the Judge. Yeah, I'll see what I can do in a new stream or a video or whatever. I don't know yet. I don't know where this goes. It's a journey. Insert the disk 2. Let's do that. Bam. File names go a bit wild. The Amiga disks on the internet are always labeled with everything, like which crack, which publisher, year. And that stretches it so long you can't see disk 1 out of 2 anymore. So shorten your file names maybe when using this core. I think the A8 is the latest version. There was a B2. Mashmi. But the B2 reports A3 right now, but maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I compiled wrong. Maybe I compiled from source. So, but yeah, in the version history, they released some stuff over the weekend. Maybe I had to switch branches before doing any of this. Okay, start weapon tunnel. I have no clue anymore. I'm not an expert of this game. I have played it as a kid a little, but I never really owned an Amiga, and this game was only at my nephew's, and in later years I was at my friends who didn't have this game, so just have to see what happens. This pic I remember. There's no music right now, guys. So yeah, my core reported A3 when I booted it up on the MEGA65. Which would have been an oldie. The V1B1 is the actual core for Amiga. Yeah, there's even a B2. There's Narco Police, guys. En atmospheric. I think you could type things in the computer. Oh, we're under attack. I don't know if this game is any fun, actually. I just thought always it looked really impressive. Made me want to own an Amiga. I was typing there. If you press there, we get like commands. That's all I know. I think pressing M1 now, we shoot a missile. Let's just do it. Oh, it continues with extra stuff. We can teleport. Log in. Go ahead. Oh, I think I shot a missile. Because I typed M1 and then, so M2. Just trying some things here. I think we're out of missiles now, but it doesn't matter. There's like G1, it's set at the top. That switches to group 1, but we were already group 1. We have multiple groups in the tunnels. So this is group 2. You see something switch in the top left and you see tunnel 5. We're now in and group 1 is in a different tunnel. Don't know the exact goal anymore. We have to blow shit up with the missiles, I'm going to guess. I think pressing the stick back we get a different weapon. You see that in the top right. I think this one, because there's more bullets in there, is more of a faster fire. And the other one you might need to take out turrets or something. That threw a grenade. See if I can avoid that? No. Maybe you need to shoot it. I don't know. There's a lot of people. Impressive game for the time, right? Yeah. That's what I was feeling too. It looked awesome. This really got me in love with the Amiga basically. When I saw this running. Jeffrey only had Commodore 64 and Nintendo Entertainment System at the time. My Super Nintendo came a bit later, after this game even. When seeing this game. And like I said, I never really played it myself, so I don't know if it's really good. It looks good. Right? It's well done. Now we're just spraying the gun. We're moving along this tunnel. Yeah, these doorways. That threw a thing again. I get hit by it. I don't know how to avoid it yet. Can we shoot up? You can shoot up. Maybe we can shoot at the grenade when they're throwing it. You see the little doorway on the right. We can enter that. Oh. But we have to fight these fuckers first. Let's see. Okay. I didn't get any message. Oh, I think we have a W now sitting in the middle of the screen. That's a compass. It moves when we do this. So now we're positioned north. That's basically probably going back. Because if I go here, that is west, and then this is south. So I don't know if this is like a map. Let's do it there. Can we type something like map? You can call the chopper. Send the cops. Use the med kit. If he's almost dead. How do we know if we're almost dead? I think there's a heartbeat signal on the top left. Let's see what happens if I press K. And now it's really fast. Okay. Medkit activated. Okay. Fiddly. this menu. It extends the capabilities of this game. I think in an okay-ish way because we have keyboard access, right? Teleport, login, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what we were looking for. Just familiarizing myself with the commands that we can give. Nice. A wall in the end. Terminal ready. What's this? Okay. Log in. That was a thing, right? Unknown command. I don't know. Maybe I should have acted faster. The terminal's gone again. Don't know what that is about. Maybe we can hack some systems here or something. I have no clue. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this game. Moving south again. But apparently this tunnel we didn't see yet. This is wiping everyone down with the gun. And another of these. That killed me again. It's going to be the thing that kills me the most, I guess, is the stupid grenades, from the looks of it. I don't know how to deal with that yet. Ah, shoot up. I was a bit late, maybe. It looks cool. There's these big characters on screen. How they did the 3D effect, it's very effective. It's of course not 3D, but hey, now they shot me normally. Okay. That can happen as well. So I'm a group 1 situation thing that's happening right now with multiple peoples. But we're sharing the bullets, it seems. It's indicated by the top right. Ah, this is a thing that you might need the other weapon for, yeah. That I remember very clearly. Now I don't know which weapon is which anymore, because the bullets are all under 100. We'll just take this one. It seems to be shooting faster. And I think that is better against the normal guys. And again, a freaking grenade. Anyone play this game? Know how to deal with the grenades? Alien. It's also mentioned now by Jacob. That is also supposedly impressive, like this. Or Slater House, a third-person thing, okay. I have a lot of stuff to explore in this machine. Like I told you, never owned one myself. I really love playing on it, of course, whenever I had the opportunity. Running out of bullets. But then we still can go to group 2 and group 3. See an arrow on the left. Just probably helping, like, you can go there. Let's take a medkit. Because I felt like I had some damage there. Don't know how many of those we have. Ah, there we have it again. I tried to shoot up. Okay, but you can also spray to the left of you. Take another medkit. I think the weapon is gone. Switch to the other one. Tappy. That's the good one, at least, to destroy those turrets. That's nice. It's brutal. And we're heading north again. But we can also turn around and... I don't know how the system works. I wonder if there's a map that tells you where to go or something. We're just roaming, having fun, shooting peoples. Well, I think we soon should also boot something else up, maybe. Or not. Let's see where this goes, right? Let's explore first. I don't even know if you go to the same hallways as you went to before, if that group lost. All MP? NP. Narco Police. Dead. G2. And we continue exploring from a different tunnel and we have our bullets back. Switching to the in the main menu you could select weapons, I think. Of course we need the other one now. Jesus. But I definitely have no clue what all the weapons do. You can probably find some nice documentation on the game, right? It is cool. A bit slow here. And I really couldn't aim up because of how slow the graphics came in. It was a good frame skip there. It might be part of the game, not even the core. I'm going to think. No. Instead of shooting to the left, he was moving to the left. You can shoot in 6 directions, I guess. Left, right, in front of you, and top, left, off, left, and left. Top, left, off, left. You know what I mean. Probably you can preserve your ammo really well if you know what you're doing. Just releasing a couple of bullets in the direction that an enemy is standing, not spray as much as the Jeffrey does, right? I can see that being an advanced tactic. I also think like we're seeing the same tunnels the whole time and I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, nice. Got it working, Reiner. Yes. Reiner was awesome to provide the first, I'd say, first build of this core, also from source. But to be honest, Reiner, I didn't know what I was looking at, and then I saw there were new versions released, and I was like, I need to set a pipeline for myself. So I compiled one today. Hey, something new. Let's throw a missile. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yes. Narco Police, Reiner. I told you that this is something I saw early in the days. I saw in the early days. One of the first things I saw running on an Amiga as a kid. I think. I don't know for sure. It left an impression on me. So I always go back to this one, at least briefly, to check it out. Because my friend even didn't have it. It was on my nephew's. So it was an earlier Amiga experience for me. While this game is actually 1991. So, yeah. Don't know how the timeline completely sits there. Oh, new stuff. I don't have a missile anymore to blast this door open, but we're getting somewhere. Because I'm pretty sure I'm out of missiles. We used them all. Oh. Oh yeah. Blast the door open. Move. You can't move if there are enemies in screen. I don't think that one hit me. So moving all the way to the left is actually a good strategy, maybe. Instead of walking in the middle of the screen like an idiot. That makes sense. Oh, and one of our guys died. Can the Jeffrey now take a little sip of his wine? And read chat? Okay, don't know this game, so I can't tell you how good it runs. This is kind of how I remember it running, to be honest. It's not a smooth game, but it looks quite awesome, right? Hey, Sturkesy! All the members of the channel here today. With Reiner and Sturkesy, and earlier we had... I need to scroll up now. We're not used to the wrong mouse. Automatox was here. Is here. Was here. That's damn cool. What game is this? This is Narco Police. Yeah, it runs like expected, I think. But yeah, we don't know for sure. Because my memory is hazy on this. But this left an impression on me as a kid. What's happening there? Someone is running away there? You saw it, right? Creepy fucker. Oh, thought I had that one. I said earlier something about walking on the side is better. At least I can dodge half the grenades. And I was not doing it again. Uh-oh. No more missiles available. M1 maybe. M2, M3. We'll just shoot. We keep shooting at it. We're fine. It's a big tank. In the tunnel. That was our bullets on that one, on that gun. I'll try this one. I think this is what you keep your missiles for. Then you can complete the shit. I can't remember even seeing a tank in the tunnels as a kid, so must be doing really good. Yeah, I was blasting some doors open and shit, and now we're out of missiles, and yeah, that's horrible. I think it ends here. We could press C for chopper. Can they extract us or something? The game is loading, maybe? Oh, there we go. Chopper reserve troop, man 5. We lost 5 of group 1 and 3 of group 2, but there was a group 3 still. They're in different tunnels. This is a weird map, not useful. A mission timer. I think we're not done even. We can probably do stuff still. Oh, we're back. Okay. Just a little scoring menu or status report. I thought see what said chopper. There. So we have a little computer on the right, guys. Abort. Abort. Typing abort. Also explosives. Maybe you could set explosives at the door. Okay. Loading. Let's see. Evening, Leslie. Good to see you, man. It looks like Total Carnage. It does feel like that, kinda. And it's a hard game, Leslie says. Okay. Ryan is playing World of Warcraft, but he can hear me. Not even looking at his favorite Amiga. Hi, hello, Wood. Ryan is being asked if he can hear it over the rain of bullets. Is his World of Warcraft guy? He probably doesn't have to listen to World of Warcraft. It's a mellow game of grinding. Yes. Hey, I like that. I really like that. Let's see what else we have in a small selection. I'll definitely extend on this selection, of course. Like I said, a couple of these games I already covered on the channel. Covered? Like Defender of the Ground was a recent thing. So that was still sitting in my downloads folder and I pulled it over. Yeah, anything that fancies your guys? Put that up, Jeffrey. Pinball Fantasy doesn't work, sadly. Sadly. I need to revisit my download directory and find a working disk 0. The first disk is corrupted or something. I don't know. Don't even know what I want to play. A good round of Silkworm never hurts. I mean, fun game always. Good times. So now we're loading the ADF image virtually. It doesn't read from the MEGA65 disk drive yet. I actually have Yoomp. I own Yoomp. That's the disk of Yoomp. Yoomp. But my only official Amiga game in my possession, I think. So I can put that in, and then otherwise we'll download or we load up the digital version. That's also a cool one, right? Well, let's do a round of Silkworm. Why not? Also a Kid Jeffrey game. I had it on the Commodore 64. So yeah, that thing is loaded virtually now. Now it doesn't do anything. I normally have Amiga, what is it? Whatever, to reset the machine. You can just use the MEGA65 reset button. Don't even know how to do an Amiga reset thing here. Is the Amiga space? Something like that. Hey, it's another crack. The Yoomp frame rate. You have to test it, Yoomp. We'll test it after Silkworm. I'm going to guess, because this is running an Amiga 500. Pretty... not pretty AGA, blah blah blah, the advanced stuff. So I'm going to say it's going to turn down Yoomp quite a bit, because it can run better or worse depending on your setup, right? We'll definitely give it a go though. Joystick port 2 for the heli. Yeah. Let's start with that, yeah. Oh yeah. Now the Commodore 64 version feels quite the same. This just has better graphics and am I audible? But sound effects are harder in this one. I notice. I need to turn down my own audio. Probably have to do it for you guys as well. But let me give it a little... Let's die while throwing the audio a little bit down, because that's probably too much. How's this, guys? I get myself killed. I want another go. I want to see how far I can get. Yeah, same game, better graphics, better sounds. Silkworm doesn't even support a nice sit tune on the Commodore 64. Hello? Kill the Jeffrey, please. Don't know if there's like a reset. Restore's probably not resetting this thing, eh? Yeah. We're not pressing the fire. Let it time out. Let's give it another go. Nice stereo effects. To do the reset via the keyboard, Control, Mega, Restore. Thanks, LD Stevens. We've fiddled already with the core, I guess. Control, Mega, and Restore. Okay. Well, the reset button is actually fine, of course. Does it fire faster if we do it ourselves? Don't know if that's a thing. And already lost a life. Very stupidly. So this gives this temporary invincibility. If you shoot the thing, it becomes a bomb. Oh yeah. Go hard on these things, I think. If you do that right, then you can get them to destroy faster, and you gives you double the power-ups. This thing gives power-ups. If I destroy now, only one. How's the sound, guys? Too much? Jeff, you still audible? Die! Yeet! Twin shooter. I think the next one, the auto shooter really becomes, yeah, activated, sort of, so to say. Yeah, the second power up. That's all you can get. All you can get. Oh yeah, well, you're invisible, and also picking up the thing is also a bomb. But if I activate the thing like this, shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, I thought you could shoot it as well to make it become a bomb. Maybe I'm mistaken there. So first time you pick it up, and then the second one is a bomb. Maybe. Okay, boss time. If you're playing with your friend controls the jeep, and then together you can also take out that mini boss, so to say, that destroys, that gives the power-ups. Then you're in a better position to do it, like kill him before he assembles itself. And then you get double the power-ups, and you can already get to the end of the level with fully decked out, so to say. The graphics are a big step up from the Commodore 64 version, obviously. I assume there's also an arcade version of this. Never played that one, I think. Eee. So definitely we got it. We didn't get it this time again. But here's the final upgrade. This autofire is now good, let's say. Happy with this game again. Love it. I see chat coming in. I'll take care of chat after my round of Silkworm, guys. So sad I lost my power-ups there. Ooh. Didn't even have to look at chat for that. Well, of course, after a couple of goes you get into the flow. You can get pretty far in this. It's better with a friend, going at it together. That's the best way to play Silkworm, to be honest. Up. I'm not going to use credits for this one. Let's see if we can make a bomb out of this. Have we been blooding out my ass? Maybe. Boss time, the tank, I guess. Which is horrible for the Jeep. Well, right now it doesn't seem too horrible, if I'm honest. Oh yeah. Kaboom. Why are the power-ups not being destroyed? What's happening there? That one does. Interesting. Boom. I'm hitting it on the head, but actually you need to sort of like get behind him with your bullets. You need to move around more. I didn't know anymore. That was my round of Silkworm. Good fun. Good fun. Top score. Oh yeah. How's the chat? Mix sounds good over my own game music. Ryan's enjoying Amiga sounds, of course. It's his favorite system, I think. Good Amiga music mods. Actually did some remasters of some Amiga mods. Is Leslie. About 10 years ago. The one from Gods is a Boss. A great tune that is. Posted on my channel. Good stereo mix. Which it deserved. I guess we have to check out something from Leslie then. Well, not in the stream, I guess, but I'll take a note or a brief look around and see what we find there. I'll ChatGPT, when I give you the transcription of this video, please give a note on this, right? A to-do list for Jeffrey. On the to-do list, Wood was really close back then to get the MEGA65, but it settled for Ultimate 64 Elite. Not the Commodore version, that wasn't the thing there. Or then, I'm going to guess. Okay, but it's not a bad investment in Ultimate 64. Yeah, I guess now you feel like, I wish I had the new Commodore one. Or you're now so like feeling sorry that you didn't get the MEGA65. Music is loud, guys. Tuning it down again a little bit. If this is too soft, then please let me know. But for myself, I can just tell it's too much. Ryan loves the C64 and Amiga music remixes and remakes. And it was his favorite system, yes, the Ryan says. The Amiga. Had it for 7 years. I think I spent longer even with my Amiga, with my Commodore 64. It never left the home, even during the Super Nintendo days. A little droplet of wine spilled in Jeffrey's carpet. Oh. The carpet also needs. The carpet is thirsty, I guess. Tecmo did this one. Didn't know either. Well-known name as well in the entertainment system. In arcade, I guess. Eh? Oh well. What else do we have? I said we're going to check out Yoomp. Let me go back to the disk menu thing. The workbench insert disk. I will reset the machine completely because I don't know how to remove a disk from the disk drive. That's not a thing, right? I don't think we can unload anything from this. But once you have something in there, it's stuck, so you can't go back to this screen basically. After the course selection menu. With nothing in the drive. That's just the thing. I mean, if you want to appreciate this screen, what then? Eh? You need to do what Jeffrey just did. Here we go. So yeah, inserting Yoomp right now into the machine. Let's do the full screen. There's already a disk in there. Nothing. But it will come, I think. I think it's on their to-do list to implement that. And that will be brutally awesome. I kid you not. I would love it. And Jeffrey will use that. I already have these little 3D printed buckets of to hold my diskettes in, right? I have 2 of these now. Should ask for a bigger one, but don't think the guy that's printing these for me can do bigger ones because his 3D printer is old and I don't know, too small, I guess. Eh? Anyway, that doesn't work, so we have to do it this way. The digital way. Hey, Igor. On the Mister, Ryan says you do it with backspace, I think, but it has its own menu. What are we doing with backspace on the Mister? You mean getting the menu still on, by the way. Let me clear that out for you guys. The internal drive is now working for the C64 core, Igor says. I didn't see that, man. What? We have to revisit that for sure as well. It's getting better and better. Hey guys, I'm going away a little bit from my retro channel, like tiny sort of mini break. I still do a video or a stream at least once a week. Slow Amiga, quality reduced. It detected it. Continue. Or something. Is it continuing? Hello? I was somewhere with my story. Yeah, going away from the red channel, like it's a little bit less focused because I'm now doing a Valheim challenge that I'm really into, really hooked. And now all these things start coming out when Jeffrey is busy with something else. What is this? Oh well, it's a good way to bring me back into more retro stuff, right? Now this is very soft music. It's a nice tune though. So increasing it a little bit for you guys again. Get in the flow. This music is played with... No, this game is played with music. So, by the... where is it again? The A+. The Commodore Amiga Plus. Something. Butcher that. I know. Me and names. Ha! Starting the game. Everything on. Oh yeah. So it's not the best Yoomp experience. You need an AGA machine for that. Maybe they at some point start doing that as well. On the MEGA65. I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Maybe it can be done. I didn't read into this. On Discord I also like a lurk. But I don't read into details because there's a lot of talk and a lot of stuff I just... Yeah, I don't want to go in the rabbit holes, you know. Stay a little bit on the surface. Try to find the things that really appeal to the Jeffrey and maybe to you guys. Filter that out. Because otherwise I get caught up in these things and then I also start all of a sudden working on course myself or something and then I lose focus on other things that I'm working on, right? That's just the thing. So... I'm sometimes badly informed, like, for example, the C64 core now having internal drive support. I'm excited for that. I didn't know, because I missed it. At the bottom we can jump, but we have a jump thingy in the bottom left. Let's see that in action without killing myself. There we go, I used one. There's now 2 in the thing. Early in the stream it is 3. You can rewind that if you were... wondering. So 3 of those. We can sort of save you, I guess, from a bad situation maybe or something. I don't know. There are things in the level when you step on them, things happen and I have no clue. Here, for example, we now went on a plus sign and the color changed with every plus sign to purple. Does it do anything? I don't know. And that reset it again. Is it just for fancy effects? I have no clue. Also not a Yoomp master yet. ADHD sucks. As a 5081 drive, Igor says, this is regarding the Commodore 64 implementation. I would have expected they would do that. Which is great, actually. I mean, then you get the full benefit of it. And we have enough already of these D81 images done by the community. But it takes something like The Last Ninja 2 or something, make a D81 image out of that and make the multi-load work again and bam. Because that special loaders and stuff that need to be tweaked to work with the D81 image or something. And that specific drive type. It's not the image, it's the drive that they are they're supporting through the game, I guess. Because the game normally wants a 5041 to be in. Ah! bad, Jeffrey. Boo. You'll say it seemed to run decent. Yeah, for the slowed down version, low quality, it seems decent. And I have to say, this is by the way from boot. I have to say, because of how crisp everything seems now through the HDMI output, it almost feels like it's better even than I had it on my Amiga. Fuck, doing the same thing. Amiga 500. I bought an original Amiga 500. And then the thing needs to be upscaled through my frame mice and whatever. And you have that, yeah. I don't know. The picture is not as nice, I guess, as it is now. Maybe it's too much for you guys. Maybe you want scan lines. Is scan lines in, actually? You have to explore that. But then I'm going to say it will probably look horrible in the way I have my OBS set up right now. Well, sometimes the... Third time. Oh, nice. Get ready. Last live. Let's do it again, Bob Leving. Same thing. Is the expression in English also like donkey doesn't hit himself 3 times at the same time? Something like that. That's what we Dutch say. Hit the same stone. Oh yeah, that's the expression in Dutch. Whatever. I'm a donkey. That doesn't even follow the... I'm worse. Whatever. Yes! Jeffrey can play games. Yes! Doing it. And again. Hop. Need to keep my head in the game, I guess. It seems surprisingly slow and nice and groovy, and you're in the flow, doing the thing. And then it's so easy to mess up. Funny how that works. Hop. Level completed. See? If I focus, I can do it. I missed some comments from Leslie about the music and Commodore going bankrupt with the Amiga and the C64. Oh, that's an accomplishment indeed. I know what you mean there. Such success stories, right? Get ready. And I only had prototypes, of course, of the Commodore 65. Was that partially because it is around the time that they went bankrupt? I guess so. But I think a lot of people will think like the MEGA65 or the Commodore 65 was probably a bad idea at the time. Hey, little holes in the floor there. Okay. Game over. Nice. What else did I miss? Whirlindert. Nice Amiga games. Had my Amiga 600 from 93 to 2000. My brother still uses his. Well, that's cool. What does he do with it? I can imagine it's fun. Yeah, I'm still working retro stuff. Eh? Booting up Commodore 64 things. Even GEOS. To write a little document for fun. Just for the feel of it. Still not complete implementation on the 5081 drive. Okay, that is Igor on the C64 core. Impressed of what the developers, Leslie says, pushed out of the Amiga. The thing was a powerhouse. After about 8 years, it got surpassed by other systems. Yeah, but it took them a long time. Yeah, I mean, at some point, the Super Nintendo, of course, was released. That's a console, I know. But when that released, I think a lot of the games came out similar, and sometimes even better on the Amiga, depending on the type of game. The Super Nintendo, of course, caught on in a while, but it was way more powerful. It's a 1991 box. Even console at that. So it's made to play games, for God's sake. It really impressed what the Amiga did there, yeah. You've seen the Cytronic store are temporarily closed because high demand of Mission Impossible 3 games. I got a message of that in my email. I didn't see the store closing down, but it was he said like, I'm closing the store for now so I can catch up with the high demand. My order is also still in for the cartridge and the tape of Impossible Mission 3. We're waiting for that. It will be covered on a stream or a video, whatever. This read file LH. Ryan, you have to assist me here, or anyone. Alex Vibes asks, this read file LHA. I think that is an Amiga emulation file thing. WHD load. What? Sorry, these terms right now go. I'm not an expert. Virally Nerd says it's only a shame that many games were ported from the Atari ST, so they did not use the full potential of the Amiga. Yeah, that can happen. I think they extracted a lot out of the Amiga later on anyhow, right? Was that maybe early on a thing? I mean, early Amiga games aren't that impressive, but it's usually with these systems at the start. They're still figuring shit out. I think early C64 games are usually looking like a ZX Spectrum game, just because they ported them from the ZX Spectrum, yeah. Same thing. This is about, Leslie says, this is about Commodore going bankrupt. Commodore messed it up trying to get into the console market. Let's put something up in between. So, the CD thing, right? Stuff like that. That was also blowing away the monies. What else? Jeffrey? I really want to go through the set list, guys. At least I also have that intro. I hope it works untested. I never covered it on the channel, but I'm such a fan of the set list. It's not maybe the most fun thing to do right now. Maybe with the chatting, it's cool. And then you can see the AI or the CPU controlled other party take over the Jeffrey at some point. Yeah, because I'm too slow. I'm not an expert of the set list. I just love it. I really, really love it. Hope it boots up. Resetting the machine. Getting rid of the menu. Atari ST core was mentioned as a possibility even easier to implement than Amiga. I guess so. It's an older machine. It's a simpler machine. The CD32 that was, yeah. With the CD-ROM drive. That also there they were going ahead of the pack with CD-ROM. Too early, probably. Alex says LHA is another format game for Amiga. WHD load, don't need to change floppy FD. Is it like the hard drive image for the Amiga? I don't think it's implemented yet. Right now they only do ADF, that file type. There it is. All of a sudden I'm talking with brothers, this comes up and then the guy in the shop. It's the bakery at the baker, I think. Not too sure even. I just know the I need to watch this. Oh, this reminds me as well, Moonstone. I want to have Moonstone in my collection again. It will be covered next time or in a video or whatever. Moonstone is awesome. That is such a great game. Fucking love that one. On the Amiga. Played it a lot with my friend later on. Bloody terrible console, the CD32 Standamp. Igor doesn't remember running Settlers on Amiga. For me, Settlers journey started on Amiga. Later I got it on PC, Settlers 4 I think. But I never really loved it as much as this one. Oh, Settlers 2 was cool on DOS. Do remember having a lot of fun with that one as well. So, from the shop out, it's the house there. I think someone will do hello. Right? Or not. Maybe get another scene. Oh, now it maybe comes. Oh. Hello. Oh, that was really soft. Hope you guys got that. That was important. It's the most important bit of the whole intro. El Steven says it's still early days, but so far most seem to work. Regarding the Amiga core. Yeah, we're now in a... I'm running maybe an old alpha, but we are beta 2 I think, if I looked at the changelog. So they're getting ready to release this in a pretty decent state, I'm going to assume. Otherwise you don't take it out of testing phase, so to say, right? Next disc, so we get more cutscenes I think, because the whole game is on disc 3 if I remember correctly. Ooh, the dog is active. You hear barking coming through the mic, yes. But I think the dog is fine. He's just seeing a kitty outside in the backyard or something. Hopefully he doesn't flip. That's horrible. If he goes barking, oh, the whole family wakes up. Pressing the left mouse, okay. Do the correct mouse button, Jeffrey. The latest can be found on the MEGA65 Discord as usual. Oh, I didn't have to make it from core, from source, L. Stevens. I built it myself from from the original source, from GitHub, using the instructions that they had. It was a bit of a journey. There's one pre-installation script thingy that is just for Linux, and I was using a Windows WSL Ubuntu hybrid setup, which actually mentioned in the documentation, like, you can do it with that. Yeah, Jeffrey can do it with that. I'm actually also natural with WSL and Ubuntu and everything. No problem there. But then that script assumes that you're still in WSL basically, but I was using Vivado, or whatever the software is called, to do the FPGA building and blah blah, on Windows. And that needed that script. But then it started executing Linux commands in Windows. Horrible. So we had to port that over, and then it was fine. Then I could do it. So this was built from source, but maybe I was on the wrong branch, and maybe this thing compiled an older version. It said A3, so maybe it's an older version even. Already looking pretty stable, right? Right. Games for the CD32 were 1200 games with better audio and video stuff, I guess. Everyone skipped on that one. But yeah, like Steven said, you can find the cores now in the Discord of MEGA65 Discord. Fuck. Didn't have to go through all the trouble, maybe. Just read the Discord a bit better, Jeffrey. Clicking the mouse, I guess. No loadings. It does light up with loadings sometimes. Maybe it helps if I insert the disc. So yeah, first two discs is just cutscenes. It's quite fun. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you can just boot into disc 3 immediately, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe some cracks provided that at least. Don't have to go through all that. Uh-oh. It is loading still. Never mind. It really takes us... Yeah, I was scared. Oh, workbench screen. That is looking horrible for us. Now it's still doing its thing. Ryan is smiling at the windows. Yeah, everyone does nowadays. I sent you the last version that build. Ryan, what you sent, I don't know what I was looking at first, but also when I was looking at the documentation page, they already had new versions set up already, or released, or at least, yeah, the changelog was there on new versions. Like a beta 1 and a beta 2. Released after the 16th that you made me the build. So I wanted to have that. And again, I didn't know what you sent, but it was, I had to probably ask you or get into it and do something with it. But it didn't look like a core file that I could use on my MEGA65 directly. I still needed to do something with it, I guess. It's alright. I just wanted to pipeline for myself that I can build from source. That's kind of cool. Then I can be on the latest always, if I do it correctly. Probably I build an older version now. I don't know. Can we really do something? By the way, the dog is going a bit haywire at the moment. Maybe we get into a moment soon that I just take the dog out for a walk or a quick in the garden thing. Ooh, the mouse is fiddly. The arrow actually in the earlier screens of the Amiga controls fine, not too fast, but this is old man Jeffrey can't handle this anymore. Maybe when I was a kid I could. I'm going to assume they crack this out. Doesn't matter what you select. Okay. Can we also like not go against an opponent? Because this is now an opponent, right? The CPU controlled character. Not the best one. I just want to chill for a bit with you guys and not go ahead against someone. I also can't do these things. But how does this work again? Options. I don't know. Leave the options. Clicking like crazy on the portrait, but it's not really doing much. We also can't change levels yet. That probably has to do with just completing, maybe working with the password or something. So level 1 is just this. This is level 1. That's what you do it with. You can't change anything about this, I guess. Settlers is a DOS game. There's an installer on disk 3. Play this game from hard disk. Settlers is also a DOS game, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, the dog needs to walk, Leslie says. I'm going to agree. He's going nuts now. Latest C64 core from MEGA65 vastly improved. Lots of specialized cartridges working now. Cool, Igor. Did I had one that was not working? Can't remember. C64U is better in terms it has SID sockets for original chips. Still have to look into that. Probably getting the SID kick as recommended by Rainer. Oh man, there's so much chat. Well, I'll have to go look after the dog, I guess. Enjoy this screen. Oh, I don't have an I'll be back screen here. I'll be back. Yeah. Sip of wine. Should be quick. Dog in the garden, yes. Oh. The pictures are the difficulty. Yeah, exactly. I'm back, by the way. Now reading over chat. But yeah, I think it's just mission level 1 locked in. Or can we change mode? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Figured it. A tutorial game. A demo game. Just tutorial level 2, 3, whatever. Hey, I like this, I think. ABC. This is just Jeffrey chilling with you guys and not having to rush anything. That will be nice. Loving it already. Then I don't have to stress. Ha! Yep. I sucked at these type of games when a lot was going on. I always lost the focus. I can imagine. I do like these games and I can get good at them. But you know, with this kind of game, you need a couple of rounds to get really into the mechanics and get a bit faster. Right now, it's, you know, we're not blabbing for God's sake in the chat and everything. And the CPU, even the easy CPU, is just going to rush over me. I just know it. That's what will happen. So you can sort of select where we want to start, right? Can we control the map? Oh yeah. Only right click, we can control the map. And be like, I want to start here. And there's probably specific resources you should look for, which I don't know right now. But I think you sort of also have to look for or send people in the mountains or something to look for iron and that kind of stuff. But like, oh, here, a lot of stone, for example. That might be a good spot, I guess. Do you need water? There's no water there. I mean, I don't know the specifics anymore of Settlers 1. It's been a really long time. I just know I loved this a lot back then. Water is for fishing. Okay. Thanks, really nerd. Looks nice, Igor says. Fins. Hi, Fins. For your information, you can just insert the new disk and hit Ctrl Mega Restore to reset the Amiga and boot a new game. Thank you. You can also reset the reset button. Yeah, you can reset the machine with the reset button on the MEGA65. Even nicer, I think. It's proper for the MEGA65 user. Yeah. And someone said, Igor said, I adored June 2000. I played that one. I was hooked at my friends. I remember it vividly. That I loved it. Just getting images back, like with some strategic stuff and some story stuff and whatever. But that is something I should definitely revisit at some point. But I think it's quite a complicated game, isn't it? I don't know. I haven't revisited in modern age, so I don't know. So yeah, fishing, whatever. Becoming a fishing town. If I can find the water again. Dip. Here was the water somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. And we have this ugly rock. I don't know if that counts as stone. Maybe somewhere over here. Probably you want a mountain nearby as well, right? Oh, there's stone here. And we work towards there or something. I don't know. This looks cool. Do we double tap it or click something here? Yep. Building the castle. Oh yeah. And I remember these dots are like for connecting paths or something, right? Right, I think so. Castle Mate. Bad location, Jeffrey. Bad location. Fishing in WoW is nice, Ryan says. Oh, goedenavond, Axelplate. Yes, it's the Settlers. It's something I'm revisiting because I played this a lot in the 90s, I guess. I played Settlers 2 as well on DOS and Settlers 3 perhaps. Settlers 4 for sure. But didn't like that one as much as this one. But I never revisited this one actually in recent years. So happy to do so now. We're taking a slow tutorial game. I'm not in any rush. Cheers. June 2000. It's good to Igor reminded me of that one. That was cool. I know it was cool. I just can't remember the game really that well. But I had such a good time with it. Oh. Okay, that's the map. Let's familiarize ourselves with these things. Okay, You get to see where the settlements are. The map is on repeat. This is the same settlement as the Jeffy settlement over there. I guess you could say the world is wrapping around like a proper world. Eh? Bit small maybe. What's this then? Well, we'll get there when we have more stuff, I suppose. And this shows the grid of how it is set up. Now it makes sense, right? Right. And you zoom in. One time. Oh, and we're out of that again. Cool. What can we do here? I'm looking at it and sort of understanding it again, yeah. They're sort of explaining what needs to go where for it to be productive. So if you want these guys, then you need to start supplying these guys, right? Yeah. Cool. A bit too much for tonight, maybe. And this stuff. You can tweak things there. Okay, let's not get into that all of that now. So why is this not lit up? But why can't I do anything? Where's the Jeffy's base? Castle. There we go. And now what? I can make houses here like this. Okay. So a little fishing hut maybe. That makes sense over here, right? Pressing this thing. That is for fishing. Yep. Connecting the road. But now we probably have... How do you connect the road? All kinds of icons I don't understand. Pressing this. Oh, we're road building now. Up. I think this is saying how the slope is or something. And that will probably slow down the settlers if they go away. So they're now taking resources from the castle. And they're going to build this little fishing hut. But maybe you should first invest into getting some lumber going and some stones going. So you can actually invest in these properties. But hey, I'm dumb. I'm starting with fishing. Probably fishing is not good for anything right now. You can connect two mice and play a two-player game. You could do that in the original? I can't remember. I never played a two-player game on the Amiga, that's for sure. But maybe they also didn't have two mice for the Amiga then. That's a nice question. I will look into it. Yeah. And we should compare it to the DOS version. Because I think this is an era, of course, where the Amiga was pretty good, pretty decent, pretty awesome. I also have Theme Park on the disc, similar reasons. I do love the Super Nintendo version of Theme Park a lot. It's more streamlined, it looks a bit more pretty. But the Amiga version has more stuff. Goes more in depth, just like the DOS version. Never really played the DOS version. I only played the Amiga and Super Nintendo, so only comparing those. But I want to do comparisons on that. See how that all plays and which I like better. Okay. Some slow building going on. I'm enjoying this. Let's strategize our next moves. So we need stone here. That's close to the stone. Let's get a guy on stone. There he is. This is the masonry, I'm going to guess. Eh? Okay. How do we do this again? Yep. Let's get some wood cuttings as well. Let's put it there. It shows up as a castle, so there's enough ground to make a big thing there. I don't know if we should bother reserving that spot for something big. It's all big. So you know what? Let's keep it close to the castle, but make this a... that's the carpentry, and this is then replanting the things, okay? We can work with that. Let's get one close. Dog is still not happy, by the way. He did pee outside. But he's not happy. Okay. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh, this looks very Settlers-like. It's a pattern I'm seeing. Well, if you have the resources, they'll carry it all out. There should be a way to check how many resources you have. That's not it. Yeah, I don't know. It's your military, I guess. Yeah. Too much stuff going on, guys. What's this? Graphs, cool. Graphs are always cool. Reminds me as well of SimCity. Also a game I really enjoyed. The kind of settlers we have, cool. The kind of buildings we have, yeah. Oh, there's more. This flips through the pages, I guess. See? One fishing hut. There should be also one for resources then. That's the one. They already opened this one before? I don't know. But then we can see, yeah, do we have enough for our building? And we're going to run out of food stuff at some point, you know. So better get that shit going. Have it at least going that we don't get ourselves stuck in any way. So that's how we play this. I know one port is for mice and another for joy. Maybe also for second mouse. Oh wait, are we talking about Settlers or June 2000? so Axel asked about the two mice, but I don't know if that's about Settlers or June 2000. But yeah, there are ports. That's of course a thing as well. Maybe some crackers also implemented mouse joystick support for Settlers in this case. Maybe you can actually change the controls to joystick. I never tried. Because it did seem to suggest, of course, you can play a two-player game with Settlers. But yeah, there's also an ability to hook up Amigas to each other, right? Just have a LAN party with the Amigas. There's also a thing. Yeah. Really can't remember me playing this multiplayer. Not this version, at least. Settlers 4 on DOS we had. My brothers had it. We basically, in the house, made a LAN party. Yeah. We all had our own PC at some point. Settlers 4 was not DOS, maybe. Maybe that was already Windows 98 or later. I don't know anymore. Well, fish are being caught. What else can we make? Because we're almost ready. The economy, the base economy is ready, I guess. Guess you just click another house here. Keep everything close. Also takes the least amount of... I don't know what this is. We can flip the page. Here are the bigger buildings. So... There's something to deal with animals, I guess. I'm just going to make it. See what we can do with it. Because I don't know anymore. Bam, 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 bam. Yep. The most fun was playing two-player games over a null modem cable. Games like Formula 1 Grand Prix or Stunt Car Racer. Oh, skid marks. I have played something called skid marks, and I don't know if it's the same thing, but it was like a single screen racer. And then the cars would leave skid marks. That was good fun, but I played that on DOS, so I don't know. Stunt Car Racer, we did an episode on the Commodore 64 Ultimate Founders Edition, where overclocking the thing on a patched version of the game was really a lot of fun. And I still should see how the Amiga version behaves. Probably not as good as that one overclocked. It was overclocking the game basically. But I love that. Let's do with the null modem. ST to Amiga. Oh, you could even play the ST, guys. Okay. Axel asks if I know Battle Isle. No. Is it recommended to look into that? What is it? What does it do? when you said Battle Isle, I was thinking North and South, but it's a completely different game, of course, because it's North and South. But also with Battle. Settlers is with Battle. Yeah. Yeah. I guess we just wait for the resources to come. Can you speed it up? It's another Blue Byte game. Turn-based. Armies fighting. Huh? Because of Settlers, I was sort of Blue Byte fan, I guess. Only because of Settlers. But I was happy when I saw Blue Byte. Then, another Settlers game. Worth checking out, maybe. I thought skid marks was written in Blitz Basic or Amos. I don't know, let's see. I'm not sure if I'm talking about the same skid marks, since I played the DOS thing. This reminded me immediately of a game with skid marks. I thought it was called Similarly. Okay, move on. Hey, the thing is coming online. I know at some point we would plan everything out and then it would take forever for these resources to come there. I don't know if you can make it run faster here. I also don't know if you're going to keep this on for a long time. It's fun to see. But if I want to really get into it, probably I have to go up against the computer and see if I can outrun them. That's what it's all about. I think gold is in the mix as well. Like get gold going and train an army, of course. And then you can start challenging the other settlement when you're like against each other, bordering each other. That's where the fun is to be had. Now it's just build up your town. No stress. Basically. Because if the base is covered, then yeah, not really a lot that can go wrong, right? I think. They will not starve. That's for sure. I mean, other games of this type nowadays, you have your subjects, so to say, they can starve themselves to death if you don't take care of the food situation. And they can make babies, and you should supply houses for those babies at some point. Otherwise, they get mad at you for not supplying housing. Stuff like that. Makes it more of a management game. This is more now a builder, but we need actually the threat of the CPU controlled opponent, I guess. Hi, happy to see this again. I think indeed we're moving on. I blood about theme park now. I also go there. Whatever. Need to do it. I will try the control mega key restore as suggested, but we can do reset there. Yeah, works. But to prove a point, let it boot up for a bit. Okay, we're now loading the game. Let's see your screen. And then it's one of those where it takes a while. Press the reset, Jeffrey. Yeah. So pressing the reset now does the same thing. Hey. But cool, there's still key combination in. I mean, that feels very Amiga, I guess, for you guys. Eh? I didn't know even how to reset the machine. Up until I bought my own Amiga 500 and the guy that sold me the Amiga 500 told me how to do it. Is it broken? No theme park for us today? No, wait. Mouse, yeah. Mouse coming online. Doing something. The animation of also Settlers was fun. True that, Axel. This says the whole genre started with Populous. I liked Megalomania a lot. But I think of a different game with Megalomania. I'm thinking Atari 2600-ish times. And it's probably even different spelling or different name, but whatever. That's not what you mean. Populous, I know, it's a god game. Did they started it? With the bald guy. At least he was bald at some point when he did the Lionhead Studios and stuff. Next disc, Jeffrey. Okay. Peter Molyneux. Hey. I know his things. Peter Molyneux. Probably pronounced it wrong, but he also made the game Black and White, which was really hyped up. And in the end, not that good. But we had our fun with it. Especially the Dutch translation. Because they had songs in there and they were horribly performed in Dutch. Yeah, what is this? I do insert disc button. Come, do something. I see my loading. You just don't know which one to press, right? The mouse or the button on the joystick 2 or the space. It's so confusing, but it's usually mouse, I think. But now it says insert disk 2 again. Did I mess up? This is what I mean. The file names are too long. I need to clean that up. But I'm thinking we booted up the first one, which was fine. Pressing everything again. Flash for a bit, nothing. One more time this one. Maybe I put the wrong discs in. It's about disc 1 maybe. Who knows? I can see it now. I can tell. Oh. Okay. Getting something done. Evening, Trev. Good to see you, my man. Hey, Igor is going. Night, Igor. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here. There was also the question from Axel: anyone getting the DA1200? Not the Jeffrey. I have a couple of these things. I even supported those. The DC64, the Mini and the Maxi, because I supported it. I got both. It's an emulation box, and for some reason I just don't like it. It's just not for me. I mean, I was really happy when I got it, and then I plugged it in and played a little, and then yeah, it sat somewhere in the corner. I never used it again. So that's going to my kids at some point if they're interested in retro stuff. At some point, my daughter right now is adopting the mentality of, ew, pixels. I don't like pixels. She's 9. Yeah. So yeah, probably don't see her in the channel in a while. Eh? She was when she was younger. She loved it. But now she gets her own opinion about things. I don't know. On the agenda tonight is the Amiga core on the MEGA65, Trev. That's what we're seeing here. I'm just testing some games. I'm trying to boot up Theme Park right now. So, yeah, Amiga 500 on the MEGA65. That is actually Commodore 65. Yeah, you know the drill. But the FPGA is really beefy and we can do stuff with it. It's kind of cool. Leslie says Theme Park ran a bit sluggish on an Amiga 500, especially when there was a lot going on. Yeah, these games tend to do that anyway. And like I said, my Theme Park is still on the Super Nintendo, which was a bit more streamlined. So I don't know how horrible this will be. We'll see. Let's set up a new theme park. I'm quite excited. I've seen this run on the Amiga 500 back in the day. I never played it on the Amiga 500. I had my own version on the Super Nintendo. But my friend had this. I've seen something like he built something. I know it is more complex than the Super Nintendo version. But maybe it runs a bit slower, yes. So player details. I can type there, okay. My name is Jeffrey. Nickname Geoff. Age. Oh, how old is the Jeffrey, you think? Eh? This is actually my age, yes. Born in 81. Park name. Wine time. Hello? It struggles with input. That doesn't have to be a core problem. It can be just the game not having it implemented nicely. But hey, I don't know. Maybe you guys had it in the past on the Amiga 500 and were like, well, typing is fine. Then I'm mistaken. But it can be a game thing. I know. Sim level, fool. Maybe if you take that down a notch, it stays faster and simpler. Let's go full anyway. Let's see what it has to offer. They are happy. Yeah, why not? Start level. I'm going with easy tonight because I don't know this game really well. I know my Super Nintendo version better. All the opponents, that seems the most fun, I guess. On easy, yes. First game. Kinda is for me, I guess. Yeah. Then we get tutorial. I hate tutorials, to be honest. I hate hand holding. That's stupid. But maybe for a complex game like this, that is not a bad idea. Now select the country to set up your theme park, but we can only buy so much, I guess. Oh, United Kingdom doesn't cost anything. Let's buy it. It's loading. I clicked it, right? Oh, maybe we also do this. I don't know. Or this. So many check marks, like... How do we do this? Oh. Jeopardy owns it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. My balance sheet. Yeah, we own this. Go. So, first of all, welcome to the theme park. I'm going to take you on a quick tour. This tutorial, I guess. Okay. Build a small park. Cool. We're going to do it together with this guy. Why is it red? I don't remember the theme park being red. Is this the core having a trouble here with something? Hey, this is moving really fast. I don't like that. We can stop that, right? We're losing money, it seems. Because we're paying interest on something, on a loan. That's why I want to stop it. I was expecting some sort of a controls, how you can move the time and stuff. What's this? Move out of that screen. I guess we followed the gun. Now it's this kind of stuff. What's happening? It's no longer red. Percent happy peeps. What's going on? I don't know if this game is having problems or this is how the tutorial works or something. I'm not clicking random shit. This doesn't look good, guys. Problem, maybe. Maybe I'm skipping this for now. We'll wait for a core update. Maybe this sorts itself out at some point. Funny. Doesn't look right. Anything else you guys want to see that I have on my very tiny collection here? Pinball Fantasy doesn't work. Narco Police we already did. Silkworm we did. Theme Park we did. Yoomp we did. Settlers we did. So maybe Lotus, maybe Lemmings. Maybe you want to see the Green Beret. I want to see if it is fucky or not. Because my Amiga 500 was a bit and just don't know if it was my Amiga 500 or maybe it actually runs fine. But this is not a good test case for it though. Because you never know how well it's implemented. Dead Mask is an impressive game in some ways. Actually, it's not that impressive. It tries to do Doom, but it's like more than a text adventure. No, I'd say wizardry style walking thing with guns, if you know what I mean. The Chaos Engine, always fun. Defender of the Crown, you want to see, as he says. And we have Chaos Engine from Trev. Let's start with the top. Trev was also earlier in my chat. Trev worked on a few Amiga titles back in the day. Cool. How's the core looking so far? This was the first fuck up, to be honest. Show her the original Donkey Kong. Yeah, she played it. She played it. This is Luna, yeah. Games back in the day did not hold your hand. Indeed, Reiner. And I like that, to be honest. Boot up the Chaos Engine in the meantime. Loading the disk. Resetting the machine with the reset button. Yeah. Definitely, guys, we're going to do Chaos Engine and Defender of the Crown. It's not my favorite version of Defender of the Crown. I have a video on the channel about it. It is the nicest looking version of Defender of the Crown that I have access to right now. There's apparently a CD32 version of Defender of the Crown. Amiga CD32. That's better. We can cheat. I don't want to cheat. Choose the destiny. Continue. Mouse. Space. What is this? F1, blah 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 blah. I don't know how to exit this crack. Oh, I clicked something in. Oh, almost killed my OBS here. Whew. Press the wrong mouse. Oh. I guess it was mouse clicking, but probably earlier I was pressing the wrong mouse. Yeah. A fair light crack. Okay. Thank you, guys. Do some memory crunching, I guess. There was a bottle of white wine. Yeah. That happened. If you want to test a theme park, just do the A1200 version. It's much better. Yeah, my only option then is to go emulation. I'm not really the emulation guy anymore. I'm hoping they implement a improvement on this core or a different core that can do AGA and stuff. It's AGA, right? That advanced graphic stuff. How's the music, guys? You can hear it. It's not too loud. Ryan says yes on the AGA, I think. I got that right. Oh yeah. Killing the demo. Yeah, so we had white wine. The glass is empty. Moving to my usual stuff now. Eh? Pinot Noir. Served cold. Chilled. And there was a bottom of Pinot Grigio in there still. So now have a nice mix. So Pinot Noir mixed with a tiny bit of white wine. Nice. Is this too? Bam. The Mr. version has AGA. Well, then they can port it over to the MEGA65. The problem is probably, can the MEGA65's FPGA chip handle it? Is there enough space on the slots that is reserved for things? So it's faster as well, yeah, and 32-bit. Maybe it's too much for the MEGA65 to chew on right now. Maybe they have to find a way to implement that. It's twice as big as the Misters. Oh, the FPGA is twice as big as the business. Okay. But yeah, they divided it in 8 slots. Maybe you have to rethink that one then, maybe. I thought the machine you have could do all Amiga. Sorry, misunderstood. Yeah, right now it's only Amiga 500 implementation, sadly. So sad. Yeah, they can extend this menu with more stuff, right? I thought we already went on and... Okay, maybe I was blabbing too long and yeah, we need to do this. Hello? We're having a problem selecting one player and computer controlled. Oh. Maybe because I don't hear disk sounds. It was probably doing something on disk in between. Cool. Who do I feel like playing today? I always went for the big guys, right? Maybe go with Thug today. But then our companion is him because he gets the med kit. I think last time when we tried this on I was surprised we could use the med kit. Don't know how we did it. We'll figure it out again. That tastes weird. After the white wine, that is. Yeah, we have to press the button there, okay. Take care of bullets. Oh, shoot correctly in the right distance, in the right direction, I mean. Oh, this game already feels tough as nails. I didn't pick up a coin there, not despawned. It always feels already painful, not picking up all the coins. But you want to pick up all the coins, so you can buy all the goodies in the shops. The guy can also pick up stuff, yeah, he can help you. I remember our magazine, the Power Unlimited in the Netherlands, was really impressed with the AI at the time, how the computer behaved himself, or so yeah, how he handled all the situations in the game. Now, for today's standards, you probably think like he's stupid, but yeah, he didn't have anything like that, I guess, back in the day. It almost feels like a player is controlling him. At least at that point in time, it felt like it. It was reasonably well done, I guess. Yeah. Given also this is a hard game, you needed something like this, I guess. But I know the stupid CPU sometimes rushes ahead, get himself killed in stupid situations. That's also a thing, yeah. You could probably prevent that, I don't know. I played this always on Super Nintendo, by the way, with my with the kid next door. We went co-op on this one. My adventures with the CPU were limited in that regard. Also, the game is also about specials. I'm going back here because I forgot this, I guess. I was thinking specials and I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, picked up 2 special powers. Can we make him pick up special powers? That's the thing. I think we can switch his medkit to me or something. Space? Yeah. So this is like the Molotov cocktail, an offensive weapon. So because we chose the scientist who has a medkit, we can make the medkit ours. And then if he gets hit, we can use it. I don't know how to use it yet. Probably hold the button, maybe? Maybe. I got hit. Let's test. Special activated. I got a bit of health back. Yes, that's how you do it. Cool. Happy. I don't know if this was a thing on the Super Nintendo even. Drinking a bit of wine, going back to chat. How's the music, guys? Is it soft? Throw it up a little bit, maybe. Let's see. Really nerd. Did you have any subscriptions on magazines to play demos? I had a lot of cover discs. I don't know if the Power Limited ever came with something. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm going to say no. I did have PC demos later on for a short while. I don't know where those came from. I never liked them. Because then I was hooked at the game and then, it stops. I don't like that. We were already in cracks and stuff at that time. Kids, you know, hey? Trading games at school. So yeah. Demos I actually hated for some reason, I don't know. The Bitmap Brothers catalog is so good. This one, Speedball 2. Oh, there you have it again, Reiner. Unless he also recommends me Speedball. I played Speedball on Game Boy. I loved it. Is it Xenon or Xenon? Gods, Cadaver, quality developers. I should check out their catalog a bit more. I only probably know this one really well, and that's all I know. And I thought they then moved to, we had them earlier already, Lionhead Studio with Peter Molyneux, blah blah blah. They went to his thing. So it's fun with 2 players. Indeed, Axel, this is great with 2 players. I've been playing through the Bitmap Bros games, Stunt Dump, on Super Pocket. They play totally different with the quick save. Yeah, I can imagine. They are quite tough, right? And the quick save is a lifesaver there. And Ryan says I had the computer magazines back then, some with disc. It's a mega blast. Continue! Don't chat. Muddy rivers loading. Oh, that wine's horrible now. After my Pinot Grigio. Used to drink the white wines. I bought it because it was on sale, and at the moment that I couldn't buy my red wine on sale. I kind of miss them, I guess. After drinking them, my Pinot Noir sounds bleh. That's silly how that works. I don't know. Oh, coin gone. Yes. So after this, completing this stage, we get to the shop, right? Buy some upgrades. Did I in the video, I did a video on this, did I compare it already to Super Nintendo? I wonder. That was on my to-do list at least. And I forgot if I ever got to that video instead of just doing a single play on the Amiga version. Because we were doing Amiga every Friday for a bit. And this was covered, I do remember that. But something tells me there is something with the how much you can see when walking vertically. Like horizontally it's all fine. You have more space. Stuff comes too fast into screen vertically. And there was a difference between Super Nintendo and Amiga. Probably. I don't know if I covered that at some point. Well, doesn't matter. Plays fine for now, to be honest. And maybe this was the better version of the two. Maybe. How is SimCity on this system, guys? I love my Super Nintendo version of SimCity. I know that that thing came later and is really Nintendo-fied with the Dr. Wright as a cartoon character and whatever. But that's the version I love. And I've seen stuff from a Commodore 64 version, DOS version and those things. Didn't seem that appealing to me. But I don't know where the Amiga version is. I'm going to assume this is an Amiga version as well, right? Must be. Probably missing a lot of secrets right now. Extras that we can pick up. Probably have to go back and pick up stuff in the back. If it is already not inaccessible anymore. I know how this game's played. I'm not bothering right now, to be honest. And at the end you get the percentage of how well you did, finding all the secrets. Yeah, with the kid next door that I played this with, we really wanted to get the highest score possible. Which is awesome. Speech impairment, Jeffrey? Wine talking? Yes. Oh, my guy already lost a life. Me as well. Or he just warped in, never mind. He picked up a bit of food and then he got killed again by a frog. Boo scientist. Ooh. Scientist, do something, man. Shoot. Such great AI for the time. Is he called the scientist here, by the way? Maybe he's called different. I just remember there were different names in the Amiga version compared to the Super Nintendo version. Oh. Give me your med kit again, please. Thank you. Getting all the secrets helps with the medkits and that kind of stuff, because you get the power-ups as well from those places, right? Right. Plus more money for in the shop. It's helpful. You want the secrets. So I get a summary of how well we did on that part. probably not good. I say that and accelerometers are like... Okay, that was lucky. I didn't think about it at all. Oh, we did miss a node somewhere. Oh, okay, funny. Or it's more, the slide is more like what I did. Oh, it's on the right side, never mind that. Trying to make out if I did well or not. 93%, it does say in the bottom left, so that probably means it was quite alright. We finished a lot of the level. Oh, thank you. Autopilot, I guess. And now we get into the shop. Yes, and quit player 1. Let's go to chat. Go to chat for a bit. Bitmap Bros had great graphics, but the frame was usually suffering. I can imagine. Fancy name for poison. Wine? Got to play them on Archimedes. Don't know what you mean, Stuntdump. Leslie says SimCity plays great on the Amiga. Then I definitely have to check that out. And Ryan says you should play some God games. Power Monitor and Populous. We had Populous, I think, already mentioned earlier indeed. It's not one I played from Peter Monitor. It's a groundbreaking thing, right? I should check it out sometime. Never cared for that kind of games myself, but they were popular. Yeah, there's something to it, I guess. I could kind of go... as Settlers I don't consider a God game-ish. Well, it is kind of right. It's the high-level overview, yeah. That's what I mean by it. I have to see it. With God game I'm immediately thinking about his black and white work. Which was horrible in a way, but also fun in a way. Yeah, okay, it does share a Settlers theme, yeah. Okay. Syndicate was also fun, yeah. Bullfrog. Theme Park, Bullfrog, Syndicate. And then Bullfrog and Bitmap Brothers came together and that became Lionhead. And probably more, yeah. To this black and white thing. We're now in the same era of, same peoples that working together in something that Jeffrey followed, I think, as a kid. I was into that shit. Megalomania, someone mentioned earlier, is awesome. I do need to check that out then. ChatGPT, note, to-do list for Jeffrey. Tell him to review my stream after. Alien Breed was also this type of gauntlet-like game. I was really hooked on that one. Alien Breed series is good. I know it. I probably never played it. I think I saw my friend play it a lot on his Amiga. He thought it was cool. I probably maybe briefly touched it, but never really got the time with it. Something to check out on again. It was top view indeed, gauntlet style, and that genre, of course, the alien genre. And Black and White came much later. Same guy, yeah, same, yeah. But that's already when the studios were together, Lionhead and blah blah. 2000-ish, probably, right? Came a bit later, yeah. Archimedes is an early RISC computer used in education mainly, but damn powerful for its time. Awesome versions of Bitmap Bros games. Oh, okay. They were on that stuff. Loading seems slow. Well, this is not loading right now. I just have to continue. I need to do I need to do the shop now. It could be Travis also meaning something else. I don't know. Of course, Lemmings was the best. Lemmings, I also have the first Lemmings, I think, on the selection. Ryan gave me a list of cool games. Yeah, need to go back to that one, I guess. Yeah? John Hare from Sensible Software has said that they almost went bankrupt as they never saw any money from Mindscape publishing the Megalomania. Okay. And Lemmings is coming for the season 4. Yes. Ryan keeping me in the loop, but I saw it as well on the new sites. It's coming along nicely, right? Right. Was there already a Lemmings thing, but just less good on the C64? Think so? Now a good one comes, right? Oh well. Yeah, this is not loading. We need to buy something for ourselves. You can buy an extra life. You can buy some skill. Wisdom. I think wisdom you need in order to be able to upgrade more. But as long as I think the blue bars are there, you can upgrade in that direction. Isn't that like that? So we can get some speed on our character or more damage on our character. Skills damage, I think. Money-wise, we would be good to do that. Our skills like an extra med kit. Oh, fuck. Quite expensive. Extra health. Just refilling our health tank. Fuck. So much shit spent on not really upgrading. Extra life. I don't know. Speed. Maximum reach for now. Until you do this. Waste them. Heh. I don't know how it works anymore. Just upgrade all. Don't bother. Maximum reached. How do you get more? You can overshoot this, right? In some way. Weapon power. Oh, now I can't afford it anymore. That's what we wanted. Weapon power ups. Boo. And that's special powers, okay. Hey, all good. I'm happy with this. And now we can also do it for him. Oh, do something. Bam. Go. Always go for health first. I think I maxed that out. I don't know anymore what the strategy was here. I know I want a bigger gun. I didn't invest in that. I didn't invest in that one. Because then we get more bullets, right? With this guy. Maybe a bit wider spray. That's what we want. Keep ourselves safe. Let's do this level still. And then I also need to think about time, of course. We promised something after Chrono Trigger. Already forgot which one. I'll look back in a bit. I probably can tell by looking at the discs that I have. There's not a lot still that we haven't covered yet. So, Defender of the Crown. Oh yeah. That was the one. Not Jeffrey's favorite version, but it looks great. And let's see if it runs on the Amiga core. And see how the mouse feels in that one. Player safe was checkpoint. Interesting. Ow! I'll pick the food. I headbutt another bullet. Need the food even. So, getting a lot of those special powers now. I can basically afford myself a medkit. Bam! Maybe overkill now. It's fine. We'll beat this level with flying colors, I think. Thank you for picking up the silver coin. Come, scientist, pick up your food, man. See? Really powerful AI. Yes! Well done, man. Ooh. It's almost like Doom. Doom also spawns stuff in your back the whole time. Ooh. Up, up. Thank you, scientist, for having my back there. Oh. 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 Ha. Okay, we need some key. There it is. Feels kind of cheating using the scientist medkit for this, but well, probably the game's easier on co-op anyway. So how much of a cheat is it if you play solo? That thing is keeping me alive, yes. Slow down. This was mentioned before, right? Slow down in the Bitmap Brothers games, yes. But that was in action. Too much shit on screen, yeah? That's good again. Here. Sorry, Jet, I'm a bit busy. Let's see. More shit spawn in the back? No. Ah, that's how to do it. Pick up the coin. Oh, oof. Oh, that one doesn't. Okay. Exit open. Flying colors. I said right. Decent play, Jeffrey. Well done, man. It's just a third level. Not that impressive even, but hey. You've played this game before. Yes, we can see that. Right? Right. Then I die. Multiple exits and stuff, I guess. I need to get to the gold key. Can't do that anymore. Probably, most likely. That's one of those secrets, you know? It's fun. I like it. Yeah. I'm leaving the game at this, but good fun. I'm loving it. Now I'm only at 76 or 5. The contacts are giving out. Is the 6 or 5? I can't tell. Also depends on how I look. And then the thing, I have a really weird thing with my eyes. My eyes are not round, so I see ghost things in letters and numbers and shit. I can't make out the 5 or the 6 there, and then for some reason a bit to the right it's probably a 5. It's a 5. 75%, yes. Ah, weird. Where's the wine, Jeffrey? No. I said we were going to do Defender of the Crown. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I just said Defender of the Crown because it was the first game. You don't need to do it if you don't. Well, but I need to do it. And I do want to boot it up. It's not my favorite version, I said. But I can't boot up my favorite version on the Amiga core. So, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It plays well, Trev? Defender of the Crown, you mean? It was the first version of Defender of the Crown, I was led to believe. Like, the original, the OG Defender of the Crown. Dun, dun, dun. And they ported it to other devices and lost... Whoa. That's loud. Bim, bim, bim. They ported it over to the multiple system. Nintendo Entertainment System was lost. It's loud. That is probably the best version. I like that version best. Did a video on it. It's still loud. High sounds. Killing my ears. Cinemaware. They're fantastic. Such a unique way to present games. Yeah. That's also what they were going for with the Amiga, of course. They said it somewhere, like they wanted to make it sort of an interactive movie or something. That's what they were going for. And then it was ported to C64 and Entertainment System and probably, DOS had the version as well. All lesser than the Amiga. But those play better. They have the better playability, just lesser graphics. Mr. Geoffrey Longsword. It's not the best character, eh? No, it's not the best character. Mr. Geoffrey, yeah? Yeah. He's average. Should be fine. And the swordplay game I can do. Jousting I completely suck at as well in this version. Hi, Robin. Mod music was clearly not a thing in the early days. Yeah, that basically just probably did a mod here. I mean, that's how the Amiga operated, but they used horrible sampling for this. Have you ever played Whirly Nerd on the C64? My Whirly Nerd nickname is from the game, and I played it on the Atari 816. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Let me quickly Google it. I don't think I know it. Whirly Nerd. Now I get all kinds of weird shit. You don't see what I'm typing, now I know. Whirly Nerd C64. If I can patch you guys in on this. I definitely don't know that one. It seems like a platforming thing with a guy with a head that has a chopper thing going on his head. He's a bit floaty. Okay. Noted. ChatGPT. Notition on the to-do list to check out. Okay. Back with the other mouse on this thing. What are my orders? Where are we? We are here. This land is like... no. Wait. Do I need to do it now? No. Reading the map. This is the thing, right? With the 7 gold and the 12 vassals. The 12 vassals go in your army, I think. 16 vassals here. Just 1 gold per month. But safety. Because this is contested. This one also 16 and 2 gold per month. I don't want to raid anything. Yeah, I don't want to raid. Wait. Read the map. Only 6 vassals, but 4 gold per month. I feel like this territory is where we need to go. So can we now build the army or seek the conquer? I don't know when the game goes ahead with the advancing the game, what you're allowed to do and what not. Oh yeah, this is horrible. Click. Hate it. Is there a better way to do it? I don't know. But now we have an army of 14. Send 40 campaign army. Send them there. Conquer that shit. Raise the army with vassals. Get extra income. The income is now 5. Treasury is 14. But the army should be bigger now. Yes. And that one is now not contested. Nobody's coming there. But if I was going there, I would have been fighting. Now my castle is exposed, but we're going to assume they don't have catapults yet. And I think you need catapults also in this game to conquer a castle. I can go for this one or for this one. And I think these guys, they should be your friends. These blue ones. But in this game they don't give a fuck in the Amiga version. So yeah, they'll go this for the extra income. Or here and have a fight with them. If I go here, I hope he's not going to attack me. I guess. They are weaker usually. So, Sea Conquest. Send forward. Go there. Oh, in the nest I would go even back and pick up stuff, right? No, all fine. We're good. Income 9. We have some treasury. Now, if they do go raiding, that's like you go fight. You do the fighting scene that I can't do on the Amiga. It's horrible. But they can do that to you, and then they raid the castle, and then they can pick up your gold. So we now need to basically start investing in an army or something and protect this shit out here. So, Sea Conquest. Setting for the campaign army. Does the game stop if I do this? You have returned home. And now we can continue, and we can still now buy. I think on the Nintendo Entertainment System version and the Commodore 64 version, the game ends if I buy. Maybe it's not the same on the Amiga. I don't know anymore. So we can have a couple of knights. Oh. Yeah, invest the rest in soldiers. Bam. We have an army. Indeed, game doesn't end. I was expecting it to end. What's over here? 10 vassals, 2 gold per month. You know the vassals, let's pick them up. Go raiding. No. No, stop. Sea Conquest. Send forth. Go here. They're fighting among each other, see? And I'm being now overtaken on the left side. But I got my vassals. Sounds like a horrible MIDI chip. Just going to chat now. That's what Leslie said. Yeah, indeed, they just loaded a freaking horrible sample there. For Wood, this was the first game he played on the Amiga from Cinemaware. Oh, sorry. The first game he played for Cinemaware was King of Chicago. Remember, I loved it as a kid. Don't know that one. Is it another one that you would recommend? Ryan says one of the Amiga developers finished this game. The guy that invented Amiga finished this game, making this game. Is that what you mean, Ryan? A little insight. I played another strategy named Shogun. Set of course in Japan. Japan. I don't know that one. Maybe that one is also any cool, good. I need to check it out. Let's just do the and all the artwork was made before any decent graphic utilities were around. So of the making of years ago, there were no usable tools around in the early days to produce games. Yeah, this is an earlier release on the Amiga, and it already shows a couple of capabilities of the machine, even without having, I guess, advanced tools to do the graphics fit and everything. Yeah, which is nice. R.G. Michael, yes, he worked on the Amiga user interface library. A little insight for you guys from the Reiner. Take it, man. Cheers. Why? Pondering where to go. On my map here. I am exposed. This guy is cut off. He has an army sitting here, which can do damage here. He will go there, I think. Where's my income? Is this a good income? It's only 1. This is 2. That's where his army is at. If I take that now, that's where I'll be fighting. And here, this is where the big gold is, but this has also just been taken over by him, I guess. What about this spot? 5 gold. And this one? 3 gold. Let's assume there's no army here and it can just freely overtake it. Yeah, 5 gold. Then we go back to, all of the men in your army are killed. You return home. Just like that? But I took over the thing. It was mine, but all my army... Hey? I don't get it. That was really random. There was no fighting thing going on. What? Okay. Interesting. I don't know this version of Defender of the Crown, as you can imagine. There was a weird scene. Did I miss any text there? What the fuck happened? And to the tournament we go. We're having a tournament initiated by one of my opponents, and I suck at this. Still don't know how to do it. Wolfric Ority Tournament. It's one of my friends. The Nintendo Entertainment System version is a fun little extra game. Once you are done with the horsey scene, you get to smack a mace, or what is the mace on a thing, chain, a ball and chain, in the face of your opponent. Cedric is usually not good. Yeah, Cedric is maybe good at this. No, Wolfric is good. Cedric is maybe not. Let's go for him, for fame. But this on the Nintendo Entertainment System version tanks my stat. My one of my stats at least. Which one was it? Doesn't matter. It's going to be tanked now. I lost. That was us. Coming from the right. Ends my day. I don't know where to hold the thing. Someone said you need to press the left mouse before it is a thing, or I don't know. I don't know how it works. Insert volume, Defender 2 again. Okay. It's a horrible minigame on this platform, but it was not better on the C64. I don't get it there either. Only the Nintendo Entertainment System version makes sense, and then it becomes really gamey, I guess, because you know where to point, you know how to win. It ends our day, yes. Okay. Hey, the Saxon lady. We're going to try it. We need to do the fighting game with the swords. Oh yeah, that happened last time as well. You need to choose something before the game says, okay, you are going to ignore her. And I did it again. I ignored her. Fuck. What is this? Game? If there's a timer, show me the timer. Jesus. Same thing happened last time I tried to show this game. Kid you not. That was maybe a video, but oh well. The King of Chicago is a little like it. Came from the desert, same gameplay style, just set in a Al Capone gangster world. Okay. I believe he was able to copy bricks and other pixels. I think he wrote a program for the graphics. We're now talking RJ Michael and Cinemawares. And even about what tools they used. Have you seen the announced remake of Defender of the Crown on Steam? No. ChatGPT instructed Jeffrey to take a look at on Steam and see if there's a Defender of the Crown to wishlist. Interesting. Maybe I have. Maybe Ryan actually shared it in the Discord. And maybe I already wishlisted and forgot about it again. Like, done. Looks quite good. Okay, interesting. I talked about it when you did the episode. You see, it's sort of like connected it back now to the Ryan saying like, oh, they have it on Steam. So probably I have it wishlist already. Probably. Oh, well. I guess we're army-less, right? If I see Conquest now and I do like multi-campaign army. Well, there's a lot in my home base. I don't know how that works. Or we bought it and never picked it up. Let's do a round of buying, because maybe we get attacked with the raid, you know. We have probably some coin. 19, okay. Someone said keep 25 soldiers with each horsey last time, I think. Didn't know about that, but then I'm doing horrible now, but okay. Can I still? Oh, I can still now see Conquest, multi-campaign army. Just hope they don't attack with a catapult on my main base. I hate this. You can't hold it. You can drag it. Okay, drag it. Wait. No. Click, 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 click. Okay. So campaign orders. Send 40 campaign army. Is he still busy here? He's busy there. So this is nice to retake. We're being attacked. Okay. How does this go? Same music as I know. As I know. You get the same options as I know. Have it you. Or just getting a screen that says like how the soldiers are doing. On the Commodore 64 and Nintendo Entertainment System version you get like a battle screen. You can at least see something like fighting. It's also very cryptic, but yeah. It's better. Better than this, I think. Maybe that was this guy's army, right? That must be. So if I go look at this one, that was 4 gold per month. Let's take it. Then we do get into a challenge with this guy and him, of course, my friend. But I think it makes the most sense to start guarding this 4 gold over here. So we can basically go back then. See conquest. No. Can we go back to home and then pick up more stuff in the army? We can do that, I think. Build the campaign army. No, wait. As long as you're staying in your own zone, I guess. Oh yeah, this thing also gives us access to the forest. Then we can talk to Robin to help us. It's important. Build the army. Build some extra soldiers then, because we have 3 knights and we need to support that apparently. I remember someone telling me that. And now we see conquest. We build the campaign army. Bam. Continue. See conquest again. Send forth. And 4 gold. Bam. 16. Swordplay still strong. Leadership, that tanks if you lose your tournament on the Nintendo Entertainment System version. But you can also improve it if you win it for fame. And it's quite handy because there's a minigame tied to that in the Nintendo Entertainment System version that you don't have in this game. So this game is completely different in that regard. It plays different. And Zeus, indeed, this is another Joffrey Longsword. Good to see you, man. It's the Grey Zeus, member of the channel of the Tupas Brothers channel, the other channel that I run. Good to see you, my man. When this was released, okay, this is about this game, yeah, okay. The game that sold the Amiga to me was, it came from the desert, so running when I went out for C64 stuff, worked all summer holiday together. Oh yeah, graphics from this machine back in the day would win you over. I can imagine. It won me over as well in the early 90s, I guess. When I got my first hands on it by my nephew. Already the machine was older then. I understand that, but yeah. I was late to all these things, I guess, and that was quite normal, I guess, in my surroundings. Yeah, it didn't feel off or anything. But then every time you saw improved graphics from something, it was like, I want to have that. Drool. Yeah. Doesn't happen anymore nowadays, right? Okay. How are we doing? I guess we can do the same trick again. Send for the campaign army. Go here. You have returned home. We continue. We build army. No? Yeah, 16 gold. Throwing another knight. Why not? I think it's fine. See conquest. Build campaign army. Add them to the main army. Should I get a catapult already? Did he retake this? He did not, right? He's just busy here now. So we're going safely here. See conquest. Send forth. He's doing good again. I might want to pick up myself a thing. If I see him go here again or something, I don't know where he went. But he has a ton of castles. He's getting income as well, the fucker. And he also has 2 castles. Oh man, I should just kill my friend. Yeah, let's kill our friend. See conquest. No. Yes. Send forward to there. Build. No. It's the other menu. It's finicky. One catapult. 2 soldiers. See conquest. No. Wait. Build. Send forward. Over there. Send forward. Kill my friend. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. See, chat, Ryan is now sharing his Amiga memories here. Also, seeing them, wanting to have it. Yes, that's the thing. I have done a video on this. We had figured it out sort of-ish. I completely forgot. I'm aiming now for the triangle. There's an open triangle there. Let's align it first. See how that goes. What, click down, maybe? Oh, that's all the way down. Never mind. We do use that triangle, though. Maybe we also have this white stuff. These things. Where my mouse pointer was just now. Let's align it on the bottom of that. See how that does. We need to go a bit higher, so we need to take it a bit down, a bit more, like in the triangle, in the middle, like that. That is too high. So at the start of the triangle, bam. Now we put one click under the triangle, start, farther down, in the open space there. Oh. Oh. I'm confused now. We need to go up. Actually, I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, of course. She's Geoff. She's Jeffrey. Oh. I get one more attempt. On the Nintendo Entertainment System version, you get to throw in the fireballs and the poison and the plague, whatever. It's quite fun. We don't get to do that here, really. I don't know what we did, but we were fighting a 0.0 army. So, why did we do the catapult siege thing? I don't know. We won. We're happy. Oh. Rescue the Saxon lady. Yes. Finally. I got to fuck this up. Doesn't matter. Even playing with mouse. Come on. Okay, get the stick for this. No, it's mouse play. I like about this version you have like 3 guys attacking. I think on the Nintendo Entertainment System that is reduced to 1 guy. We're just tapping. We're just going to tap. Just kill the fucker. On Commodore 64 you have 2 guys attacking and 2 guys defending. This feels more like a raid. The tapping helped. Okay. On the Entertainment System version I know for sure you get health bars. I don't know on the Commodore 64 version, but you have health bars so you know how you're doing basically. Okay, just tap. It's a game of tapping. Geoffrey Longsword is good at sword fight. So maybe this is how you play it. Just tap. Fuck you, guy. Tap you death. Maybe slower taps. I don't know. So, I mean, doesn't see. Oh, you fight your best to your ability, but you're captured. Boo! I seem to be doing so well there. I at least passed the first scene. I'm quite proud of myself. And I went on the offense. I brought him up the stairs. Swordplay still strong. Everything is good on the stats. Income is good. We're doing fine-ish. We didn't save the lady though. Boo. I think that boosts your income as well. Okay, going back to horrible file host is on my screen again for some reason. Better. File host. swapping pictures the whole time. Distracted. Let's go to chat. Ryan was heartbroken when Commodore went bankrupt. Kingdom Come Delivery 1980 style. Not sure what you mean there. Amiga version was a bit rushed. Whirling Nerd says, I think I paid 600 Dutch gulders for his Amiga 600 and 200 gulders for a hard disk. Gulden. And 120 for a 1 megabyte memory expansion. Those were the times. See? Memory was always expensive, guys. Leslie says to Ryan, yeah, Steve Jobs jumped into that whole concerning home computers, blah, 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 but everyone was going 3D anyway. Looking a bit up about the conversation, yeah, it's all Amiga, blah, blah. Okay. I'll let you guys have it. A good chat, guys. If you're watching this as a video on demand, you can still pop out chat if you like. Usually there's a button for you at least. You can see the conversation as it comes. I will keep commenting on it. But there's now having an internal discussion about the Amigas and the PCs, playing games, re-saying what Ryan just said today. Cheers. I have a Defender ground game to finish. Yeah, we're actually doing fine this time on the Amiga version. I am going to seek conquest, send for the army to home. You have returned. We're going again to build the army. This is just how it's played, guys. Get a knight, get some soldiers. I think it's a castle taking time. Again. Get this one. Now, I think he's playing around here. He's probably not here anymore. I can probably take it. It's just a 0-0 situation, right? No. Did it wrong. Sea conquest. Build the army again. Put it all in. And then they overtake my home in the next move. This guy will. Well, I kind of protect that by taking this one. This is the high income area. Contest that. Protect my home. Smart play. Sea conquest. Send forward. You can also build towers in the other versions. You can probably do it here as well. They immediately attack me. What kind of army are they bringing? I wonder. That shows how good the Jeffrey is right now. Oof. They outdo me on the soldiers. I have a knight extra. This is a battle of the greatest. But I have 2 guys to fight. I am winning with my extra knight. Bam. Hey. That was a great defense by the Jeffrey. By Geoffrey Longsword. But the it doesn't feel good that I get attacked there. And who of these guys did it? I didn't read that. Was that in the text there somewhere? Or it was just saying like you're getting attacked? I wonder. Because that guy, that guy on the right, he has all the castles now and the income, I guess. Probably just the guy to go for. Maybe you just do that. We go see conquest again. We send forward the campaign army over there. We again build the army. We're buying soldiers. We lost soldiers, right? The 5 knights were good. Or bring an extra knight. I feel like it's the time to bring an extra knight. It did us good, in a way. So now we seek conquest. We send forward and we go there and we go there. Challenge him. He's not liking it. Yeah, continue. It's actually good that they're burning their army against me now. I like that. Don't have a catapult anymore. Did they destroy my catapult? Normally the catapult is included with the fights on the Nintendo Entertainment System version. I don't see it here. Oh, they're both attacking me now? What? They're angry at me? Oh! Good income. I think it's going really well, to be honest. Let's see. Seek the conquest. Send forth. Go back home. And for a brief moment I want to see... No. I want to do this. We have the catapult still, so I don't have to buy that. Oh, we never brought this. We're stronger than we thought we were. Let's buy more. Build. Extra knight. More soldiers. Will an extra catapult help? I have no clue. Just bring the soldiers. There's a max on them, I think, on the Nintendo Entertainment System version is like the 8-bit value of 256. That's the max. Or 255, with the 0 included, yeah. Anyway. Go, raiding no, sea conquest, and now build the campaign army and put them all in. Holy shit, we have soldiers. This is going well. I'm going to fuck them all up, I'm going to win this game. For sure. Now I want to do the robbing thing. I mean, we're going to attack this castle. It's going to have some army, right? Right. So let's see if that works. The same that I know how it works. We talk to Robin, and then he's like, "Oh, we'll assist you in the next fight." That's normally how it goes. See conquest. Send forward. Go there. Talk to the Robin. Hey, Reiner also did learn to program on the Amiga as well in C. I expected you. I think you can do this 3 times on other versions. I'm going to say that's the same thing here. I think I even tested it in my video. I forgot. You can get 3 times the help of Robin. And I think in the Amiga version he helps you by sending extra troops to help you on the battlefield. In the other versions he cuts down the enemy troops. Which is more cool, I think. And it's just for 1 round he assists. Send forward. Can we actually just attack it immediately? You can move your army, blah blah blah. Now we need to go first here. And then be like, from this position I want to attack. And prepare to siege. Now we have a little bit of insight how I did it last time. I did things a bit reversed with the pullback of the catapult. But at first it was like, it's stuck for some reason. It's already... Oh no, yeah, that's just how it works. You don't have to hold the mouse button. It synchronizes with your arrow. We had it somewhere in here for the first one. Let's try this. It's too high. So we get a little bit up in the triangle. That's it. Now a bit up in the white stuff. Yes. Now up in the white stuff, up. It's even too low. In the middle. What? I don't know what I'm doing here. It's like that one click off. Oh, that's horrible. Okay. I made a bigger gap than last time, I guess. Eh? Hop. Oh. It's like one click every time, probably. That you need to aim for. If you have the first one right, I'll go 1 click up every time. I think that's how it is played. There was no soldiers in there. We're fine. Now we know where his army is, but he cut off my army, for fuck's sake. Now I can't ask Robin to help me to fight the army. I do feel like for the safety's sake, I don't know what happens if he overtakes this. I mean, I have more castles, but if he takes my home castle, is it done for me? Can't remember how that works. So I feel like I just take him here, take him head on, without Robin's help, with all the power I have in me here, which is a lot. He probably can't compete. Probably. And then save my castle from being overtaken, and then we can just fuck him up. Seems like the play. From here. Send forward. Let me check chat. Maybe chat is now like, no, Jeffy, no. Whoa. A lot of chat. Nice to see, guys. Even talking modems now. Robin can assist you in the sword scene. It's more visual, I believe, but you can see Robin there fighting beside you. In the sword scene? Can he assist you there as well? Oh. Wood? That is something I want to test. Not on display, but maybe we go have a little step at that after this one go. I want to win this. And then test if he can assist in the sword scene. Oh, that would be awesome. Still talking modems, BBS, programs. BBS is cool. I had my introduction into BBS, early modems, still. Before the interwebs. It's kind of fun. Also played Quake. But, well, not having the internet still. Over a modem. Connecting by just calling the guy his phone number and having his modem connect with my modem that way, and then we could connect with each other and play Quake over very expensive telephone costs. Yeah, the bills were not nice on that. It was fun to do. I was holding up the phone line in low calling. Oh yeah, and then also if you were calling to your friend with the modem, then the household couldn't get a phone call anymore. Indeed. Yeah, that was also a thing. It got better with us quite quickly because I had that era and then I moved over to ISDN, it was called, I think, which was sort of more of an always online thing already. They charged you for the bytes you were sending and receiving, but not for staying online, so to say. And we had in that setup always two lines, so it was not one line, it was always two lines. So one was the household number for incoming telephone calls and outgoing telephone calls, and the other line was my ISDN connection. That was a nice era as well. Quite expensive still. I had quite some overhead on the telephone bill because of my downloading habits on that connection. But I still liked it. Felt like I was ahead of the game during that era. Select the territory you conquer. Yeah, we're going to head on this one, right? Let's go for it. Yeah, that's fine. Attack it. Oh, easy. Have it you. Well, done. We won. Now I have access to my home castle again, and it is safe. So I'm attacking something in the top. Or you could just... Oh, here, yeah. Now my home castle is not safe, but hey. I'm probably pulling a better income than he is, and he's maybe still stashing peoples in these towers or something. I don't know what he is doing. Seeking the conquest. Send for the campaign army. Going to my castle. You have returned home. Continuing. Building the army. Getting good at this. Building some more knights. Some more soldiers. Maybe another catapult. Whatever. We're not going to do the castle buildings and stuff. That's not how the game is played right now. No. Don't have enough gold. I don't know when my soldiers cap out, but it's alright. See conquest. Build the army again. See when it caps out. We can go over. It's nice. Extra catapult. Bam. Continue. See conquest. Send forth. Kill the guy here. There he is again. With 14 peoples or something. And a knight. 18 peoples and 2 knights. We're winning. We're winning hard. Good strategy, Jeffrey. I'm milking it, kinda, in a way, I guess. Oh, he attacks me now as well. With 12 guys and 1 knight. Oh, same deal. That's constantly what he's bringing now. But I will slowly now shrink him, I guess. This game is won already. I know it. Oh. This was a raid. But how can he do that while also already attacking me? Or is this a random scene? It's a random scene maybe. Interesting. Yeah, it was a random scene, I guess. An event. So it cut my treasury in half. Okay. That happened. I can take it, I guess. Seeking the conquest. Moving home again. Building the army. No, wait. Buying the army. An extra knight. Or 2. More soldiers. He's cooked. The guy's cooked. Seeking the conquest. Building the campaign army. Moving them in. Click, 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 click. This mouse is kaput by the end of the stream. Eh? Continue. No. See conquest. Send forth. So that is his home, right? Let's see if we can sort of get it done immediately by taking over this thing. Oh, he's here normally. I don't know anymore. Here we go again. Up in the triangle. Well done. A little above the triangle. Think like this. No. This. Yes. Like that. Huh? It's really pixel fucking here. Eh? Are you kidding me? Put it back in that thing. No. Sorry. Yeah. That was on me. Horrible. Why can't I do better at this? It's pixel fucking. Hate it. 20 in the garrison. Okay. Easy fight. ISDN, then dual ISDN. ISDN, sorry. ISDN is Dutch. ISDN, ISDN. Both channels for 128k. With the Fritz cards. Fritz does remind me of something I used, I think, yeah. I think I had it, yeah. Good times, indeed. When computers were still magic, agreed. They still are if you see what's possible now. Gaming has never been so good, visually so impressive. I don't know about that. I feel like things have become a bit more stale or something, and they are just pushing the wrong things right now with the upscalings and blah blah blah. I also feel still like my PC from 2014 with a better graphics card is still pushing the same games as the newer system that has a Ryzen newer 2000 whatever model. 2014, guys, and a PC can still run modern games if it is at least an okay graphics card attached. I don't know. It feels like we've been standing still. They're just pushing for realism or something. But it's not really getting any better, not noticeably better. Like, I've seen a video on this before as well. Like, they're now rendering teeth and stuff in characters that you don't see. But they're using cycles for it. And then maybe you see it once if they're talking or whatever. And it's not advanced enough that it doesn't have to render the teeth if they're not visible. But they're going for these details that are just not there. And you're using resources on it for, for realism. Does it make a better game? I don't think so. They're going for the wrong thing here, I think, to be honest. Also with the AI upscaling and okay, maybe if you have a 2014 machine and you have a good NVIDIA card that can do some AI upscaling that can look way better and it doesn't cost you as lot. That might be nice, I don't know. With some artifacts probably from AI upscaling. That's alright, you can take that. No, not too happy with where things are going. No. And we're losing sight of what makes games fun. That's also why we're doing retro games, right? Oh, enough about that. Let's win this game. I did my monologue. Seek the conquest, no. Go to raiding, no. Seek the conquest and go back home. I was by the army. Now we take this. We just protect our home the whole time. Build, no, send, build, yeah, no, continue, and build army here. Confusing as well how it's like called the same thing. Build the army, right? Just a different menu. Here's build the army here, and then see conquest, and then build the campaign army. Okay, it says campaign, but still. One to 28 could also be the limit, which I then by accident reached, maybe. Okay, see conquest. Send forth. From here. Send forth. Kill. I have another step to learn this scene again. Oh. At some point you just know. You can do this perfectly every time. About here. Oops. I moved the mouse a little. Maybe that was in my favor. Under there maybe? Okay. Now on top of it. And then a little above it. But it's pixel fucking now. Middle-ish. Going the high end of the wide area. Oh. That was decent. Reloading. It still says 20. I mean, what are you doing it for? There is the firebomb and the poison bomb next to it. Do you select them or something and then throw that in? Because that's how that is done on the Nintendo Entertainment System version. Can I swap my whatever I'm throwing in there? Because that's how the game's played then. I'm now just cracking the wall down. For no reason maybe. Seeking the conquest now. Yes. I keep doing what I'm doing. It's good. It's a bit overkill now maybe. You know what? Seek conquest. Send forth. Just sweep up. I mean, come on. Oh. What's happening? Tournament, I guess. It's also a way for the game to win. If I mess this up, I reset the game by accident or something, then the game technically won, eh? I'm going to do a tournament. Come. See behind something like RTX 30X0 quality cards. You might be right in that, but most people have that. 2017 actually in my main PC, and then the 2014 machine has a 30 something similar performance. I need to challenge someone again. Wolfric was good. Cedric is not good. At least Wolfric is good in the Nintendo Entertainment System version. Maybe on the Amiga version he's shit. It's supposed to be the weakest character. But the Nintendo Entertainment System version he's good at jousting. Or jousting. Okay, we're the guy on the right. And now doing something. See how this plays out. I'm just holding my lens somewhere and pressing the mouse button at some point and be like, oh, let's see how this goes. I don't care anymore. I hate this game. It's nicely presented and everything, but it doesn't feel good. It doesn't do me much. It doesn't make sense. Anything you do means you lose, basically. Now, there is a way, I know, but I don't know the way. Ryan asked if you can do 2 floppy drives. Right now I only have AFD one line. Yeah, it would be cool if they implemented 2 floppy drives. Maybe even with the internal and a virtual. Consider me intrigued by that idea. Maybe later indeed. Maybe later indeed, yeah. It's not there yet. They don't even support the internal here. You want that, right? We want that. Yeah, I'm not going to fuck around with going back and picking up army. We're just going to go forward. Although, at some point he's going to challenge me and pick my gold up with a raid or something, right? Or I win now, because this is his home castle? I don't know. Okay, a little bit on top of the triangle, like that. On top of the triangle. Now in the black bar. Now above the black bar. Not? No, that's above the black bar. Okay. Can I now select the wildfire, for example? No, of course not. Is there maybe space or... I don't understand what the meaning is of this scene. There is more importance to it in the Nintendo version. Like throwing in the wildfire, throwing in plague. It seems like they're there. I don't know how to select them maybe. Okay, don't fuck it up. We're fine without it. Just continue. We're fine. Oh, another step. I don't know. Oh yeah. Have it at you. We're way back. We won. Yeah, I took his home castle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The whole map is ours. So yeah, home castle taking is important. Swapping back to disc 1 for the final scene. Joff did it. Or Joffrey Longsword did it. Come. That's loaded. I don't know if I made this on my video covering Amiga, Nintendo Entertainment System and Commodore 64. I don't think I've ever seen this screen like this. If this is all you get, like a story, that's the least impressive. Then the Nintendo Entertainment System at least has like graphics going. Oh, we get more story and a graphic of a crown. Okay. Maybe something is up. Did I click? Oh yeah, the graphic. Okay, that is also Nintendo Entertainment System version. The end. Yeah, that's what you play for. A nice graphic at the end. Thank you, game. Is there a different graphic with the lady? If you rescue the lady? Fossey talks about the naked ladies and stuff that you can patch the game. I don't know if this one or one of the others. Apparently that's really important to some people. I guess we click. This is it. Or we need to listen to the music, or it's stuck here. I wonder. But I did something on stream, guys. Hey, I finished a game of Defender of the Crown on the Amiga 500. And there was something we wanted to test. Robin, come to the rescue in the sword game. I remembered. Okay, we wait. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Classic. Now it sounds like a MIDI tune, I know, but the Nintendo Entertainment System version is not much better. Commodore 64 version also not like a great SID tune or something. No, also more like this. They all sound the same. Maybe on purpose. There are remakes with orchestral instruments. Well, maybe, maybe the stream version, like you said, Heiner. Eh? Let's go for that one. That probably has it done really well. Sorry, guys, I've not been keeping up with the blah blah about modern games and everything, but I guess you know where I stand, right? I do like a modern game here and there, but I don't think they did a good job of progressing. I've been following the gaming industry from the start. When I could, up until a certain point, and at some point I was done with it, and it seemed like a lot of people were done with it. Like, it just, it took the game out, and it was more about telling a story, an interactive movie. Can be fun for a game or two, but and then that even didn't progress that much. I mean, they improved the details, like I said, but yeah. Is it about the details? No, not really. We want something more. We want a game, for example. I don't know. We stagnated, really, in modern gaming. The end. It's stuck here. Let's test some keys. Restore. Reset. It's fine. I want to test Robin to the rescue in the swordplay scene. We're going to select Geoffrey Longsword again, because that's me. Also in the Valheim. I'm playing it now in a modern game in Valheim. But then it's called Geoff Longsword. But Master Zeus earlier in chat, he's following this stuff as well. He's a member of the channel, of the other channel, the modern stuff. So he knows. I ported the name of Geoffrey Longsword over to the Valheim at some point, because Longsword is just a funny name. It's nothing sexual. Please insert volume defend. Yeah. Yes. Wood. We're going to do it now. Wood. Diddly-ling. Do-do-do-do-dum-dum-dum. Defender of Ground was also more of a showpiece to me, like Shadow of the Beast series. Yeah, Reiner, Defender of Ground Amiga version is a showpiece, right? Yeah. I mean, the ports of the game to 8-bit machines have been less pretty. But then finally the game started to take shape, I guess, in my opinion. Especially the entertainment system version does it really well. It becomes a really game. It becomes a game there. It's a game. But that's, you mean with modern gaming, like, that's what they're doing wrong now. This game also had it wrong in certain ways in its roots. That's what you mean, right? Oh. It is true in a way. But here we're still pushing the boundaries, and I feel nowadays they're not pushing the boundaries, they're pushing the silliness. Let's render some teeth that you don't see for 99% of the game. This is horrible. And waste all your CPU processing, your GPU processing, and whatever. And that stupid stuff, yeah. Yeah, Robin, we'll come visit you if I can. Depends on my starting location. Is it different now? Or is the Amiga always here? Because I can't remember a game where the Amiga game put me in a different position. It's always here, it seems. In the entertainment system version, I can go here or here. Maybe the Amiga version does that too, but I might have been unlucky. I didn't play this a lot yet. For now, we're always here. We need to we need to go to Robin, so he built the army. We're buying soldiers. We continue. We see conquest. We move the army towards there. I said there. Why it's not working? Oh, because we need to move the army. Click, 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 click. Bam. I see Wood commenting on something I said, but lost context for a second. Wait. Sea conquest. Doing two things at the same time. Build, no, send, yes, go there, bam. Wait. We're attacked. Our friends? Fuck you. They're not our friends in this version of the game. On the Nintendo Entertainment System version, they're also not your friends. They can get mean. But at least at first they sort of leave you alone. If you conquered something, they don't conquer that. And if you want to go over the lands, they're like, oh yeah, you can go over lands. Yeah, you don't want war, then you can go. So it's more of a friendly situation. Okay, but now we have this. So now, Wood said, go to the Robin. Send forward. Go to the Robin. You'll say, I will help you. It's advanced play this for the Amiga version, right? I will send enough men to help you in this endeavor. Good luck. Thank you, Robin, for helping me on my conquest. No, on my raid. I'm going to raid, of course. Stop. Continue. Go raiding. And raid this fucker. He has enough money, right? We normally 3 against 3. Let's see what happens. Okay, oh, he responds where my mouse is, where he walks. It's beneficial to lure them towards the rest of them. Now everyone pushes back. Okay, interesting. Last time it was just clicking and I won, right? I don't see Robin right now. Maybe that's inside. What's happening upstairs? Oh, there was a star falling down. Now I'm looking at everything. There was a comet falling down. Cool. Killed that fucker easy. It's only on the Commodore 64 then. Is it on the Commodore 64? That was a version I had back in the day. I did enjoy my Nintendo Entertainment System version better. That came later. We didn't like the loading times on the Commodore 64 at that time. I don't know if I had the right cartridges or whatever. There was an advantage on the other versions playing on the stairs. Like you could get a sneaky hit in on this. Going to do this. I'm playing now, guys. I'm playing the mouse game of this sword battle. Let him step, yeah. Step another time, yeah. Kill, kill, kill. Step, step. Kill, 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 kill. Step, step. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill, kill. Come. Come. Press right click. Is right click not guard? Should have been guard. It's actually a thing we have, I think, on the Nintendo Entertainment System version. You don't use it a lot, but hey, it's there. Okay, it feels like a random shit show, to be honest, this game. I guess just spamming the sword button here with Joffrey Longsword. Win! Win, for fuck's sake, win! Oh yeah! Okay, I got that under my belt as well. My first time I make it to the castle in a sanctuary. Yeah, that one. And you got the enemy's gold. Does it also tell us how many gold? You just have to know how much you had and how much you got. Could be one of those games. Eh? Doesn't say a lot and it attacks my campaign army in the meantime. Okay. Cool. Happy I did that. Not so happy that Robin didn't help, but hey. Hey, 20th Century Gaming. Cool to see you, my man. We're doing some Amiga stuff now on the MEGA65. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, Wood said, okay, sadly not well known in the Amiga version. Same with me, Wood. Took it for granted it would be the same. Now, the Amiga version is pretty bare bones. I'm too late, never mind. Alex says, Amiga in theory have a lot of potential, but in final was disappointed, I guess, yeah. C64 is the best computer from Commodore. Amiga was not disappointments, I think. I think it really was ahead of its time and people really respected it, I think. This game though came before all the ports later. So yeah. So this is the OG, and then the rest that followed could improve on the concept, but they couldn't improve on the graphics because porting this to the C64 and the Nintendo Entertainment System version, 8-bit machines, shittier megahertzes and hardware and everything in all regards. They couldn't produce these graphics, but they were better games in the end because they took more time to deliver the game, I guess. And this was more a showcase of what the Amiga could do. Yeah, but the Amiga was awesome. It was a wonderbox back in the day. And big in video editing, you could use it for a lot of stuff as well. Like it was a multi-box, not just for gaming. Indeed, also keep in mind, it was capable of so much more. And when the Super Nintendo launched in 1991, the Super Nintendo was putting out games on par with what the Amiga was doing at that time. I mean, the Amiga already evolved and getting better and better. They knew how to extract every bit out of the hardware. And the Amiga had loading times, and the Super Nintendo had not, but they had a similar gaming experience in 1991, 1992, 1993. At some point, Super Nintendo became better. Yeah, they could add chips to the cartridges, and they just had better hardware there. But that took time to evolve, of course. But it just shows you what it was capable of, the machine, right? Right. Enough blabbing. Do I have one game still that I didn't show in my setup here? Help. Bam. We didn't do any Lotus yet. Oh, shall I do Green Beret? I want to see if it is any different from my Amiga. I had a real Amiga 500. I still have it, but it's no longer hooked up. I play this game, and there are some bugs, some issues, at least on my Amiga 500. And then I was not sure, is my Amiga 500 doing weird? Can it be better? We need to test this. Resetting the machine with the reset button of the MEGA65 instead of Mega Key Control Restore, which is the same as Amiga something. I don't know, reset the Amiga anymore. It's too long ago already. Spacebar, blah blah blah. Oh, it supported a 3-button controller. We still have to fire with spacebar. That's how I know from the Commodore 64. But did we ever test 3-button with this one? I wonder. The Scorpion engine, something you can make games in. Then you can port it over to Amiga and MEGA65. The Sega Mega Drive. No, the other one, the Master System. Or both. I don't know anymore. Ryan knows. It's 20th Century Gaming. Immediately noticed really nerd name being a great game. I didn't know that game, 20th Century Gaming. I have it on the to-do list now to check that out. Little platforming action with the little head that keeps you afloat or something. Now I have to check it out. That looks cool. Okay, we have a lot of chat going on now. This is now one of those times where I'm like boost and I can't keep up with chat. I'll pick up stuff on the go. In the meantime, let's keep this shit going. Was the NES version more fun to listen to? Don't know anymore. And then normal or arcade difficulty. Let's go with normal difficulty, whatever. Bit soft. I'll put it up for you guys. Wait. If I put it up for myself, I also need to boost it for you guys. It's really soft music. Boosted it. If you no longer hear the Jeffrey when the music starts, then let me know. It's loading now, I think. Yeah. Stuff comes into view. Wee. You do hear the view. Okay, not hear the view. Green Beret. A fan port by someone. Or someone's, I don't know. To the Amiga. A recent thing. Plays better probably in the Amiga. When I'm vibrating like that on the ground, that was a gripe as well on the original. On the when playing on a real Amiga 500. That doesn't forebode well. It's going to fail and even glitch me out or whatever. Oh yeah, it does have this thing when you hold the button, it does the secondary attack. Which is actually fine. That's a good thing. So holding the attack button gives you the same thing as spacebar. That's not bad. That's not bad. See, latch on to things. It's not stable. It has frame rate issues. It's all over the place. I don't like this, to be honest. Give me the C64 version anytime, any day. Really. Sorry, guy who worked really hard on this for the Amiga. And you probably need to play it on an Amiga 1200 or something. 1200. For the... I don't know, the increased frame rates and stuff. It's probably AGA required to have that in or something. Okay, now we have to deal with these fuckers in the air. Or so. That also feels off. It's not how it's supposed to be. I know they went for the arcade, but the arcade plays fine, in my opinion. If I play the arcade, I'm used to the Commodore 64 version, but I play the arcade like with flying colors. I love the arcade as well. This is not it. This feels wrong. Nice attempt, done not so well, I guess. That doesn't make sense, Jeffy. Yeah. No, I mean, I give credit for trying. But it could have been better. Maybe the Scorpion engine is to blame here. It's not up to the task. And you just need to go and produce your own thing for this. Because this is not good for an Amiga 500. Come on. And I blamed my original 500. My original Amiga 500 for how it played. That's also a thing. When jumping, the game speeds up. That was the thing, yeah. You're like, okay, the speed is there. Why don't you do it when I'm walking normal? Vibrating with crouching. Oh, this is a mess, guys. I see it for what it is. I can't love this. So horrible. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't care anymore. Fuck this shit. Never again. It will wipe it from my from existence. I don't like this. It's horrible. Then the only thing left is, I think, on the list. We checked everything out. Yeah, aside from Dead Mask. Let's go Lotus for a bit. Let's do some racing. And then I'll call it, maybe. What's the time? Yeah, then I'll call it. Sorry for not booting up Lotus 3 for those who want that. I'm interested in seeing the first Lotus. Yeah. Just me. I'm looking back in chat. But I'm sort of losing context here and there about what we're talking about. Whoa, that's loud. This should be better. Am I audible? That's loud. Holy shit. I'm reading chat in the meantime. Oh, okay. We're getting into that one. For those who have been disappointed by what I've been showing on the Amiga core here, with, for example, the Green Beret, that was a modern remake by someone who just, yeah, there's better stuff on the machine, for sure. I don't know this one. I don't think I've played this version of Lotus, like the first version. Place one. Yeah, we just continue, I guess. Get to select a track. Oh, I do remember this. Selecting a track on the radio. Or unless a different game copied this, like Jaguar or something. Hearing some mod musics. Oh. So this is without music, you get to hear engine sounds. Now then I'm really on the fence. But these mod musics don't feel like they're really special. They're good. They're special. Then I'll go with engine sounds. Let's see how that feels. Probably bad choice. Maybe when we hang it up on the highest acceleration, it's like the whole time. I'll have to see. Wing. I do like that. If it's not with music, then I like this. Up for gas. Pressing the button is gear. Gotta say, when braking and then also using the button, it will shift back the gear. I don't know this version. I never played this. I do feel like I've seen it. I'm second gear now. Okay, that will do. It's cool. They're already presenting the split screen here. How it would go if you would play 2-player. Then the bottom part will have the second player, obviously. This is tough with the gear handling. Is there an auto gear option? I'm one to learn and try to play this with gear shifting and everything. But just for the guys who find that really horrible. I mean, it is tough. It's difficult. You're reacting to more things at the same time. The corner, your shift, your speed. And this is horrible. If you mess up, going all the way back to the first gear or the second gear. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah. Don't mess up then. Okay. Lotus. Was there a pit stop thing? Can you actually get into a pit stop scene? I wonder. Ooh, we can brake on the gears. I like that as a game mechanic. You just lower the gear. You instantly hang in the corner better. It makes it gamey, not realistic, but I like the mechanic of it because yeah, it fits a joystick control like this. It plays really well, actually. Kid you not. Right when I say that, I do that, but yeah. No? Yeah. Aside from fiddly shit like this, why can't I go to second gear now? What's happening? No. I thought I understood the game. But there, it didn't allow me to go to second gear at least. Weird. Well played, Jeffrey. Hey, that was the first time for me. I don't know this version of Lotus. I played Lotus 2, I think. Which I don't have even in my list here. I was interested to see... Or did I play Lotus 3? Let's boot this up for a second. See if I know it. Don't think so. I thought it was Lotus 2. Which I didn't have anymore in my download folder for some reason. I don't know. Played that a lot at my friend. It's one of the Lotus games. 2 or 3. Don't know which one. My left was asking about 2-player and yeah. In the Lotus. Hey, my left. Good to see you, man. Familiar name, eh? And we were older than the Sharp or the FM Towns, blah blah blah. RTX. Rest in peace, transmission. Indeed, my left. Yeah, it was gone for a second. I reset the machine. I put it in the disk. It still says it's loading, but it's not doing anything anymore. We might have a fail on the Lotus 3, maybe. Let's. It's still coming up. Let's wait for it. This is one of the best, if not the best racing game in the old Amiga. You mean Lotus 3, Reiner? Okay, let's hope it loads on the core here. Or my crack. I have a crack, of course, and Some cracks are horrible and the others are better for different systems. Lotus frame rate was too slow full screen. The programs got it to work with Lotus 2. I think I like Lotus 2. Why is it not doing anything? It's not this disk by any chance. Now, we're going to try it still, but I'm going to say they are sorted alphabetically alright in here. And second disk is not it. Resetting the machine. See what happens with the second disk in. It's probably going to be the second disk. Doesn't do shit. Cool. Back to this one. Or is it time to get a full core restart? You know, it can be unstable. And maybe reset is not really doing it any good here. Well, it's loading, it says here. Oh. It's black. We don't know what's happening. Let's give it one more go. Lotus 2 was the best of the series. Then, let's see. You convinced me I need to get Lotus 2 for next stream or video, whatever. Yeah. I think I covered it already as well. I think. On the channel, on a video, maybe, perhaps. Or try to. I don't know anymore. Doesn't matter. We'll get back into it on the MEGA65. Using the Amiga core. It's awesome. Oh, I was still thinking 19th, the Reiner said. Yeah, I was 19th. It was not too good, Reiner, I know. From 20 probably, right? On Lotus 1. Yeah. I also failed to shift at the end. Otherwise maybe I could have been 18. Now this is not working, guys. Then we tried everything on the list tonight. Aside from Pinball Fantasies, that also, yeah, no. We tried that, but I know the failures on me. The first disk doesn't want to come up, and we can't load the disk 1, right? Can we? Can try, but 0 is the boot disk, I know. It would be fun if it now spins up the first table or something. I can try. Give it a really low chance from doing anything. Just doing this. Yeah. Does Lotus 3 need 1 megabytes of slow memory? Good question. We do have this thing here, slow RAM. And it says A501. I wondered what that was. It's probably here in the help section. Hey, Mega run stop. What does that do? Huh? Key to open the menu. Help. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, cool. Yeah, I read about this. Pinball Dreams, I think, needs this keyboard layout. Otherwise it won't work with the MEGA65 layout. Maybe the same is going to be true for Pinball Fantasies, which I can't test. I mean, we have it loaded here, but yeah. This disk also doesn't want to load. If you do this, it will go to Workbench. That's on me. My disk is corrupted. I know because it gave an error on extraction. The zip file with the disk, and then on extraction is like, it still spit out a file, but the file is useless. This is all it does. So I need to go back and find myself a disk 0 for Pinball Fantasies. Something I really want to boot up again. I love it. My left missed most of the stream. Which games worked on the beta Amiga core? Let's go over the list right now. What did we boot up? Gas Engine worked. Dead Mask I didn't try yet. I'm not going to try even. Defender of the Crown worked. We completed it even. Oh yeah, we didn't boot up Desert Strike. I found that game really impressive running. I saw my friend play it and his brother play it. I was like, that's cool. That's cool stuff. I never played it myself. Well, Green Beret Works is a shit game. Lemmings, we never tried Lemmings, so sorry. That one works. That one doesn't work right now. Could be my crack. Narco Police, fun game. If you don't know it, check it out. It's impressive graphics-wise for a 1991 game. Pinball Fantasies doesn't work because my first disc is hopeless. I don't blame it on the core. Settlers worked, Silkworm worked, Theme Park Had a failure. No, this was a failure that I blame on the core. That one, it's something shady going on, and I think it's core. Time to shut down stream. My English is leaving me. Yoomp worked. Yoomp worked just fine. In the it detects that you have a slower Amiga 500, blah blah. So graphics are reduced, but it plays, and it plays fine. I had fun with that one actually as well. Narco Police I had fun with as well, and Defender of the Crown was fun to finish. I like that. Chaos Engine always a fun play. Wish I could have seen more of theme parks. Silkworm is great fun always. Every time I boot it up, I have good fun with it. Yeah, I need to extend my library a little bit, guys. So yeah, I got a big list of Reiner, of course, with good games to check out. But still, if this video this stream ends, it becomes a video on demand. You can leave stuff in chat. You're now in chat. In the comments. I would appreciate it if one of you guys leave me Jeffrey, check out this, check out that. That is awesome. Test it on this MEGA65 Amiga core. Of course, I have to dig up Reiner's list again. But I know Reiner. I know the games you've been recommending is also they are on my radar. I know. I need to really get my Amiga library sorted. Get some shit going here for next time. Pimple Dreams and Fantasies I got during my BBS time. Download those games if you can find it. If you can find the games, yeah. WizKid is one to play, a weird game. I see the stuff is rolling in now. People Fans also one of the favorites of Reiner. Cool. I love that thing. Love those pinball cabinets, I should say. Stones and Bones. Oh yeah. Do I say the right one now, or do I have the wrong one from 21st century? Whatever. Slam Tilt is also, by the way, great. It's only AGA only. It's not going to run on this core, I guess. I played Slam Tilt on DOS. My left says not bad. Sounds like only 1 or 2 fails due to core. Yeah, that's my assumption from this list. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, that's the score. Indeed. Tubin, my favorite again. Okay, guys. I'll leave it at this. Indeed, if you could rewatch the VOD and then maybe comment there in chat. In comments instead of chat. It's more. It stays there, Chat's harder to find. I need to rewind, and okay, I can still do that. And also ask ChatGPT for me to make a couple of notes. Hey ChatGPT, maybe this last couple of suggestions and everything. Yeah, cheers 20th century gaming. Good to see you, my man. I watched him always for years. When he was on, was like, yes, someone's streaming Commodore 64. Oh yeah, lurking, of course. Slaap lekker, Rijn says, in Dutch even. He's German. Nice, man. Happy joy. A little bit of wine left. Hey, thank you guys for watching. And see you in the next one. Cheers.